everybody. As I promised you, I would be bringing you a video in regards to black magic, dark energy, the kind of effects that they have on people, and how this dense energy maybe stops us and blocks our path. Basically, this type of dark energy or dense energy can affect people on multiple levels. There are different types of negativity that affect people. So it could be negative entities or negative energies that you're dealing with. So it's really important to find out, if it's a negative entity, then which type of an entity is it? You know, is it a jinn? Is it a ghost? Is it a spirit? Is it a pret, a booth, a pisach? Is it a nisach? Exactly what is it? Once we know exactly which type of a negative entity it is, then we'll know how to deal with it. But also, if it's a negative energy, it's important to know exactly which type of negative energy is. I mean, I get so many people even in my life saying, Arti ji, I think I've been affected by negative energy, please can you help me? Negative energy could be anything. The lightest, simplest type of negative energy could be something like nazar. When somebody puts an evil eye or casts an evil eye on you, that's nazar. So say, for example, you walk out with a brand new handbag and somebody says to you, oh, that's really nice, that's a really nice handbag, and the next thing you know, the zip's broke, or it's or it's been snatched, or it's been taken away, or the button breaks or something else, or buckle falls off or something, and then you just think, God, I spent so much on that and my bag's gone. But literally, that's what nazar is. Nazar is someone says to you, oh, your child looks really pretty today, you're really nice today, and next thing they're falling ill. So nazar affects people in various different ways. The evil eye affects people in various different ways. Another way that it can affect people is, like, say, with your work. It can be very successful, you could be doing really well. Someone just thinks, God, that person's doing really well, they must be minting money right now. And the next thing you know, you're facing major losses in business, things are crumbling down for you, or there's no clients, everything's really quiet, and you think, what on earth just happened? Has someone done something? Is something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? But then when you look at it, and it's something simple like nazar. The reason why I say simple, because that's the most simple type of negative energy that we can clear. So it's easier to clear that type of a negative energy. So I would call it, say, the lightest type of negative energy that there is. Now, negative energy can get darker and stronger, and there's different stages of it. So a very, I would say, advanced stage, a very strong stage of negative energy is when the person's completely helpless. By that time, your finances are completely crippled, completely gone. So even if you want to get help, it's very difficult to get help, and the willpower completely goes. A person is left completely alone. So even family and friends kind of just leave you alone, or move away, or stay away from you. But you just feel completely by yourself, and there's no support from anywhere, there's no help from anywhere. And even if you try to get help and you speak to the right person to try to get help, there could be a misunderstanding or misinterpretation, and that message just does not flow through in a clear way. So that's what that type of a negativity is. So there are different types of negative energies and entities. Now, if you are suffering with black magic or strong negative energy, there are symptoms as well. So you need to bear in mind these symptoms. Some of the symptoms could also be overlapped with, say, medical symptoms and other symptoms. So obviously, definitely, if you have any of those types of symptoms overlap with, say, medical symptoms, speak to your GP, speak to the right professional of the right field, and they can help you in a stronger way. Like I've just discussed, one of the symptoms is a financial loss. So speak to your accountant, and maybe they'll be able to help you or guide you some way. Speak to the right professional of the right field. But as far as spiritual energy is concerned, and the spiritual energy work that I do, most of the symptoms that I've noticed in people are financial losses, strong fluctuations in the finance. So it's almost like I have a little bit just to make ends meet, and then all of a sudden everything goes downhill again. Then they have a little bit just to make ends meet, and then everything just starts going downhill again. But basically, they're not able to save money, they're not able to keep money. So that makes things a bit tough for them. Another thing that happens is hair loss. A lot of people suffer with, rapid hair loss, and it's almost like chunks of hair coming out, and you think, do I change my shampoo? do? Is it what I'm eating? Am I allergic to something? And you can have all the tests in the world done, everything done, but you wouldn't be able to find out the reason. You can have all the iron tablets that you need, but even then, like you will notice that your hair changes and also your skin changes. So a lot of people get like blemishes or blotches on their skin, or the skin tone starts getting almost like it's not one tone, so you get patches on your skin, so you like dark patches and light patches, but normally the person's actual complexion becomes very dull. And that's another form of or another symptom of black magic, or dark energy, where the complexion becomes completely dull and it's like that glow just isn't there anymore. Another symptom would be nightmares, having all sorts of dreams about dreaming about animals, meat, blood. They're not positive signs at all, and they could be linked with dark energy as well, or negativity as well. Another symptom would be, say, food going bad. So you just cooked a meal, you've put it outside, and then a little while later you go back and you think, oh, let me heat this up and serve this food now. But when you go to heat it up, you just notice it's gone bad. So things go bad really quickly. Another thing you'll notice is that maybe hair in your food, or little bugs dying in your food, and you think, I just washed that salad, there was no bug in it then, and all of a sudden when you're about to serve it or eat it, you'll notice that there's bugs or bits in it. So you're not able to have that. Another symptom would be not being able to eat your food. So say, for example, you prepared yourself a nice hot cup of tea and you think, I'm just going to drink this tea now, and somebody rings the doorbell, or you have to, or somebody calls you, and you're not able to enjoy your tea. And the same thing happens with food, is that literally you sit down at the table just to eat, and just as you're about to sit down, somebody gives you a call, or you have to go somewhere, or you have to do some other work, or somebody calling you to do something else, and basically your meal gets interrupted. So that's where you're not able to nurture yourself, you're not able to look after yourself. So another symptom would also be that when you don't have enough time to even have a bath, or you don't even clean yourself or cleanse yourself properly, because negative energy attracts negative energy. So basically, if you are affected by negative energy, then it wouldn't want you to be clean, it would want you to be dirty, it would want there to be loads of dust in the house. So you could be forever dusting, and literally, like, you just dust a place, and within seconds there's another layer of dust, and you think, where on earth did that come from? Cobwebs coming out of nowhere, bugs coming out of nowhere, that could be linked to negative energy as well. Also dust repetitively coming in. I'm not talking about normal simple dust that occurs, which is natural, but this is like layers of dust, and you're forever dusting. Another symptom would be finding holes in your clothes. I'm not talking about those fashionable holes that people buy those types of jeans and shirts and whatnot with the holes inside it. I'm talking that holes in your suits, in your clothes, that's something that you've had for a long time, and all of a sudden they've got holes in them. Another symptom is finding pins in your clothes, literally like needles or pins. And you think, where on earth did that come from? We don't even have pins in the house, so where did that come from? But if you notice anything like that item of clothing, put it to one side, get in touch with me as soon as you can, and I'll let you know what to do with it. The worst thing you can do is try to burn it or throw it away, because you don't want to do anything to aggravate the dark energy or entity that's attached to that. So please be careful. Another thing would be finding items, say for example outside your commercial property or outside your home, and people find all sorts of items which are linked to dark energy or negative energy. Not so long ago I put up a post where I think it was in Southall, was it in Wembley, that they found I think it was in Southall actually, where a piece of meat was found with nails stuck inside it. And now a lot of people thought, is it somebody playing a cruel trick for animal cruelty, or is it somebody doing this, or something? So everybody has their own different opinions. But as soon as I saw it, I knew it was linked to negative energy, and it was linked to dark magic. So those are the sorts of things that you need to be wary of. So if you notice something like that, don't cross over it. Don't just try to walk past it. Make sure your shadow doesn't even touch that place, because it's not positive. So do bear this in mind. Another thing would be that there are so many different types of symptoms, and I think I'll probably need to do like a full detailed show one day about the symptoms and describe everything to you and mention everything to you. But obviously, if you've got any questions, any concerns, or if you feel that you have been affected by dark energy or negative energy, there's been arguments in the family, disputes in the family, major losses that have occurred, and all of a sudden you've noticed that after a certain person entering your life that everything else has gone downhill and you really need to get the right help, the right support, then please do get in touch with me as fast as you can, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. I will be doing another part to show, because I do want you to have more information about this, about different types of energies and entities and the way that they affect us, because there are so many different types of energies and entities that can affect us in various different ways. Some are linked and related to the elements, some are related to other things. So it will be quite an interesting show when I'm able to share that information with you as well. But this is all I have time for today. Look after yourselves. God bless you. But if you have been affected by dark energy or black magic in any way whatsoever, please do get in touch with me as fast as you can. The reading I would recommend for you would be a spiritual energy reading, and then I'll do my best to help you that way. Look after yourself and God bless you. Thank you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म, प्राणी तेरे हाथ में, तेरा अपना कर्म, तेरा अपना कर्म।
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor.
Keep watching Kismatkarma
With Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल, तुसी देख रहे हो किस्मतकर्मा आरती के साथ।
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, I'm Vishal Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma.
किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
नमस्कार जी, सत श्री अकाल जी। उम्मीद करती हूँ सारे आज तक शो पसंद होगा। I'm your host Dr Arti Jangra, and as you know, I can speak to you in Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu or English. Whichever language you feel comfortable in, that's the language I'll speak to you in. I'll do my best to provide you the service that you request. Now, during the live shows, the services that we provide are our oracle messages, dream interpretations that we do, and also the mini readings. So should you want to wish to request any of these, click on the link in the description and I will do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. We have had very successful shows. Touched with God's blessing, we've had some very successful shows. Now these shows have only become successful with your love, with your blessings. So thank you to each and every one of you for making these shows a success. Even yesterday, whilst I was doing my show, it got fully booked, and we had some people saying, "RPG, please could you do our mini reading today, or please could you do our dream interpretation today?" But my team had to, say to you that unfortunately it's not possible because the show was already fully booked. So even today we have got quite a few of you who have pre-booked. Should you wish to pre-book for this show, quickly book and I will be able to do it, do your mini reading or your dream interpretation in today's show itself. Otherwise, if it does get fully booked, then what I do is I'll do your mini reading or your dream interpretation or your oracle message for you in the next show. So I always do keep my promise, and as you know, I always do my best to help you in the best way possible. Remember one thing, guys: if you request any of our services via email, then they will be emailed to you directly, and normally we try our best to email them on the same day or at least within 24 hours. So please do bear that in mind, but most of the time I try to do it on the same day. So do please bear this in mind as well. Remember, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. I can only help you if you communicate with me, so communication is the key here. It's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. You are the master of your universe. You can turn your life into anything what you want it to be. If you want your life to be positive, it can be positive. If you want it to be negative, it can be negative. Nobody else can force you to do something that you don't want to do. Everything that you do is going to be as per your wish. So if you feel that you want your energy to change, if you want to improve your energy in any way, then get in touch with me and I'll do my best to help you. But remember, you are the master of your universe. Now, there are very different schools of thoughts when it comes to astrology, psychic readings, when it comes to seeing, looking into the future. A lot of, I would say, people would say to you that if you want to manifest something into your life, then you should do, trust the stars, or put your faith in the planets, put your faith in certain stones or gems, and do certain rituals and certain things like that. But ideally, what you need to do is you need to correct your karma. Because if you correct your karma, your kismat will automatically change. But you need to put in the right efforts and you need to put in the right energy, and that's going to help you the best way. So if you feel that you want to turn your luck around, or if you feel like you want to turn your energy around, then you definitely can do so. But you need to make sure that you put in the right effort at the right time. Timing is very important. And this universal energy, the universal timing It's so important. I can't tell you. If you take the right steps at the right time, it's almost like trying to plant the right flower at the right time so it will bloom. But if you plant something when it's not the time for it to bloom, it doesn't mean it wouldn't grow. It can still grow, but it will have to struggle a little bit more. So if you can do something without any struggle-free, stress-free, wouldn't you go for that option? Wouldn't you go for like the struggle-free option? Instead, if you have to kind of put in the struggle, and you have to put in, say, more effort and more energy, and you have to struggle a little bit more, it kind of it deflates you, and it kind of takes your energy away, and it's a waste of your energy. You rather use the energy to grow even more, to expand even more, spread your wings even more. But instead, you're using it to take simple steps, which should be simply, easily taken. They're going to take you much longer and with a lot more struggle if the timing is wrong. So that's why I always recommend that timing is imminent. Timing is very important. There's always a good time to take the right step. If you are uncertain, unsure how to change your life or how to bring this positive energy into your life, then do get in touch with me. Let me know. Just say, Arti, I'm not sure about this, or I'm not confident about this, and I promise you from my side, I'll do my best to help you. Like right now, we are going through an energy PowerPoint, which is an immense energy PowerPoint. It's a very powerful, strong energy PowerPoint to bring wealth into our life, and B, mainly to destroy negative energy. Now, if you are one of those people who's got many enemies, hidden enemies and seen enemies, if you have got people around you who are not well wishers, who want to see you fall or who want to see you fail in life, if you're one of those people that have to deal with so many jealous people, not just colleagues, not just so-called friends, but even relatives around you, and you just notice there's so much negativity, so much it's almost like so much poison that's just spewing out from left, right and center, then how do you protect yourself from that sort of negative energy? Now, there are so many of you who have been in touch with me recently, because I have been in quite a few shows where I have been discussing energy, positive energy and negative energy. And so many of you have been in touch with me and said to me, Arti, we have certain relatives and we cannot not meet them because of certain things that are happening in the family. So you can't avoid those relatives. You have to meet them. Some of them even live with these people, live with, say, certain people who don't wish you well. So then in those situations, what do you do? If you're living with those people who don't wish you well, who want to see you fail or want to see you fall, then what do you do? The best thing is to protect your personal energy. Protect your spiritual energy. Your personal spiritual energy, once that is protected, it's like a kavach, it's like an armor, and it will help you. It will help you become stronger. But if you're not letting this energy protect you, if you're not protecting yourself with it, then your spiritual energy becomes weak, and as soon as that happens, you can be you can be affected by a negative energy attack, and that's something you don't want. Now, the basic, simplest type of negative energy that people could suffer with is the evil eye, which is also known as nazar. Now, if you are affected by nazar very quickly, or you're affected by the evil eye very quickly, then that means, or it suggests, that your personal spiritual energy level is very weak. And if that is the case, you need to definitely do something about that and improve that energy field. Otherwise, you'll get nazar very quickly, and what you'll find out, or what you'll realize, is that going forward, nothing is working for you. Instead of trying to make things work, what you notice is that it's always one step forward, two steps back. Another thing you will notice is that whenever you try to achieve something, you can never get from A to B straight away. You'll always have to take the long way around, and even then, who knows whether you would achieve something or not? Because failure is, something which is much more possible in your lives rather than success. So no matter how much effort you put in or how much energy you put in, failure is something that is definitely kind of waiting for you. So it's not a good energy. So obviously, if you want to turn your energy around, if you want to change your energy around in any way whatsoever, get in touch with me. Let me know exactly what it is that you want help with, and I'll do my absolute best to help you every way that I can. Remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to make it positive. If you want to change your life, and if you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way whatsoever, get in touch with me. Let me know. Just say, Arti, this is what I'm uncertain about, or this is what I'm unsure about. And I promise you, from my side, I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is the key here. It's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to move it. If you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way whatsoever, get in touch and let me know. The number is at the bottom of the screen. You can call this number at any time. So whether you're watching the show live or you're watching a repeat or a recorded version, remember, you can definitely give us a call at any time, day or night. Give us a missed call, leave your name and number, and we will call you back, okay? And we'll do our best to help you. It doesn't matter which country you're in or which area you're in the world, we will get back in touch with you. So long as you leave your number and your name, that's really important, so that we can call you back and we'll do our best to help you. If you're a bit concerned that somebody else might answer the phone or somebody else might be near you, give us a hint of which time you would like to call us roughly, and we'll try to call you back at that time. And hopefully we'll be able to help you that way. So if you wanted to, rather than calling us, if you just direct people to say book a reading, and you know that, okay, with this is something that we need to discuss, there is a problem there and we need a solution, so you're looking to book a reading, then if you go online, go to our website, which is at the bottom of the screen, www.kismatkarma.com. Once you go to the website, then there'll be a reading section. See which reading applies to you. Our most popular reading at the moment is the spiritual energy reading, and the reason why it's so popular is because it's very, very strong and very, it's very in depth. And a lot of our VVIPs always go for this reading. It wasn't until very recently that we opened this to the rest of the public. It was only because it was in such high demand, and we just thought everybody could make the most of this. So with this reading, it's extremely powerful, and it does help in a very strong way. If you have been affected by any sort of dark energy, black magic, negativity of any kind, you've been affected by generational curses or hexes, or you feel that someone has put some sort of a hex or a voodoo or curse or who done something negative to you, then definitely that would be the reading that I would recommend for you, and hopefully it will help you in a stronger way. Now, secondly, I wanted to remind you guys is that when I do a reading for you, it's a spiritual energy reading. Spiritual energy reading is the method which I use to do your readings for you. Now, this is registered. The reasons why it's registered is because this is a method which I have coined and developed myself. My personal method hasn't been devised overnight. It's been done after years and years and years of work in this field. Now, what I realized is that people had used the traditional fortune-telling, astrology, psychic method, and they didn't get 100% success. There was always some sort of a negativity there, or something there that wasn't, it's almost like some stones were left to be unturned, and there was some information which was still hidden. So I decided to dig further, dig deeper, and find out why that is. Why are things not accurate? Why are they not working? When I first started out, I used to read tarot cards, like simple tarot cards. I used to read those. I've still got my tarot cards. And then what I realized is when I read the cards, the way I read them was very different to the book that came with the cards, if that makes sense. Now, the book that comes with the cards, it tells you that, okay, this card means this and that card means that. Now, the thing is that when you look at the book and you try to kind of say that, okay, this card means this, that card means that, it's really impossible to say give the cards the exact same meaning for all the different types of readings that you do. Because every single person, they have their own energy as well. So to categorize them that, okay, because you've got this card now, this is your energy and this is going to be your reading, would be wrong, because that's not their energy. Their energy would be very different. And also with tarot cards, you can't pick up negative energy or positive energy. You can't pick up if someone's done magic to you. The same with astrology, with people who, when they have your birth charts made, like your Janam Patri, Janam Kundali, and when you have those things made, there's no section in it from where you can find out which type of negative energy is being put on you, who done it, where it's come from, how long it's been there for, and how you can get rid of it. There's no actual way in the Jyotish Shastra to find out where that negative energy came from just by looking at your birth chart. So there was obviously a gap in the system. There's different types of cards that people read. You can get different sort of, like, say, angel cards. You can get different types of energy cards, and these cards, those cards. There's like so many different types of cards that you can get. But no matter how many different types of cards that you get, it wouldn't be possible for you to find out the four main questions, which is who done this, why they done this, where this came from, and how to get rid of it. Because that's what you want. Where did this problem come from? What is the solution? You want to know in detail. So that's why when I devised my own method, I researched into it, and I saw that there were so many different types of entities. There's so many different types of energies out there, and so many different types of entities. Now, if I was to say to you, oh, a ghost is an entity, a ghost could be anything. Ghost is just one word. It's like an umbrella term. But there are so many different types of entities in between them. So say, for example, if I say a human being, we are one type of an entity. But it's just an umbrella term because there are so many different types of humans. We're all different in some sort of a way. But then not only do we all have our individual unique energy, but there are also very different types of humans. We are different from each other. We are unique in our own way, and there are differences. So that's why it was so important to me, for me to find out exactly how to do a precise reading to get to the bottom of this and find out exactly what's going on. And what I realized is something very simple, and it was just there in plain sight. What I realized is that each individual, each spiritual being is a unique spiritual being. We are unique spiritual beings. Our handprint, our fingerprints are not the same as anybody else's. Our energy is not the same as anybody else's. We create our kismat, we create our destiny dependent on the karma that we do, on the karma that we do. We do have control over our lives. So it's not like we don't have any control. We do have, and we can change our destiny. We can change our life around. We can change our path around. Okay? And I've seen this happen with so many people. When I saw that this method worked again and again and again, and people say to me, Arti ji, this was spot on, or this was 100% accurate. I can't believe how accurate this was. That's when it gave me more confidence. And I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I chisel this out, make it perfect as possible, keep improving this. And I coined this term now. So I've coined this method. Now I've got spiritual energy cards which I read for you, which are the cards that I use in the show as well now. These cards are unique, so you wouldn't find them on a bookshelf anywhere. You'll never ever find them in a bookshop. You'll never find them on Amazon or eBay or anything like that, because these are not cards that you can get from any other shop. These are cards which are unique because I have even designed them and created them myself. That's how in depth I went into this research. And even when I do speak about different types of energies, positive energy or negative energy. Positive energy is an umbrella term, negative energy is an umbrella term. So within that, there's so many different, I would say, levels to it that we need to look in depth. But I can only go into those levels once I do a detailed reading for you. So please do bear this in mind. Now remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to get the right help. If you feel maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way whatsoever, get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. Remember, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe I can help you in any way, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. It's your life, it's your energy. So I'm going to go straight to the first person. Now let's have a quick look over here. You pre-booked from yesterday's show, so sorry I couldn't do your mini reading for you in yesterday's show. This is a mini reading now for Seema. Seema ji, first of all, thank you so much for getting in touch with us. And I do apologize, I'm sorry I couldn't do your mini reading in yesterday's show. I'll definitely check for you today. I've read your question, so I'm just going to check your cards for you now, and let's see what the cards have to say. This is for Seema. Let's see. Right. Okay, Seemaji, first of all, thank you so much for requesting this for yourself, your mini reading for yourself. One thing that's coming up in the cards quite strongly for you is that yes, there definitely is a path for you that shows there is going to be progress, but however, this path is not very clearly made yet. It's still, I would say, under construction. So it's still work in progress. Before you move forward though, try to make sure that you tie off any loose ends. That's very important for you, and that will help you in a stronger way. If you try to run forward now, that can be a mistake because the path is not fully clear for you, or it's not fully ready for you. So then that will just cause unnecessarily cause delays for you and cause issues for you which you don't want. So try to make sure that as much as you can, try to tie up any loose ends now, and that will help you so that you don't have to look back. And when you do move forward, please don't burn any bridges and then move forward that way. That should bring you a lot more success. As a spiritual remedy, one thing I would recommend for yourself is if you can, try to wear the color yellow a lot more on the top half of your body. It will definitely bring you luck and success, and it will help you in a strong way. Now, as lockdown measures are easing and as things are getting a bit more, places are opening up a little bit more, you still need to take extra precautions. So please don't think that you can run full steam ahead. Take any precautions that you need to take. Even if the government tells you not to take them, you take them, and this is for your own good. Okay, so just bear that in mind, and that will help you. Obviously, you're not allowed to speak about health and other matters during the live shows. But if you wanted me to do a detailed reading for you, definitely do get in touch with me and speak to me off air, and I'll do my best to help you. The reading I would recommend for you would be a spiritual energy reading, and then we can take it forward from there. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way, get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. We're going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. Okay, this is for... Okay, a mini reading that you've requested. Thank you so much. Okay, this was Shahid. Shahid ji, first of all, thank you so much for requesting a mini reading. I'm just going to, I've read your question, I'm just going to check your cards for you now. Let's see what the cards have to say. So Shahid, let's see what your cards have to say for you. Okay. Shahiji, first of all, thank you so much for requesting a mini reading. One thing that's coming up in your cards very strongly for you is that yes, you do need to still be there because they need you. Okay, your elders need you. They've supported you since day one, since before you were born. Your mother supported you. She carried you in her womb. So she does need you even now as well. Both your parents actually need you because the way that the energy is that I'm seeing that there's nobody else, so they need you. So try your best to be, to be there for them. It will definitely, with their blessings, you will grow. But right now is not the time to, I would say, run away from this situation. It's time to kind of be a bit more stronger and try to face it and try to make sure that, it's impossible for us to pay up a parent's debt. They do so much for us. But from your side, just try to be the best son that there is, and that will help. That will definitely bring you a lot of luck going forward. But right now would not be the best time for you to move away or think about going somewhere far. It's not going to bring either of you luck, and in fact it can cause more harm than good. If you did go somewhere else, then very quickly you would have to come back, and it wouldn't be under happy circumstances. Because I'm just seeing that their energy levels are very weak at the moment, not very strong at all. Especially if anything happens to your father, then I'm not seeing that your mother's going to be able to survive very long after that. So just, God forbid, I hope nothing negative like that ever happens, but you need to be there for your parents right now. And just as a spiritual remedy, one thing that I would recommend for yourself is that if you can, try to wear the color white a lot more on the top half of your body. That will help you in a positive way. Secondly, I would recommend just inside your home, avoid eating anything that's white in color after sunset. That should hopefully bring you some more peace in the house as well. Just medication for your parents and they need it, and that's completely understandable, that's okay. But as in food items, avoid anything pure white. Add some food coloring or something to it so the color's not plain white. So for example, if you have rice, just add some curry to it or something so that the color changes. So long as it's not plain white, and that should help you in a positive way. So I hope you can resonate with this. If you've got any further questions or concerns, you can always drop me an email, or if you wanted to have a detailed reading, you can definitely speak to me off air, and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Remember guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way whatsoever, get in touch with me, let me know exactly what it is that you want help with, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. But remember, I can only help you if you communicate with me, so communication is the key here. It's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to make it strong. If you don't fight for yourself, then who will? If you don't try for yourself, then who will? You need to put in 100% effort, then you will see the results. Don't wait for things to happen, make them happen yourself. Put in the effort and you will see the results. But if you just think, we'll leave it to chance, maybe one day by itself everything will get better or everything will be okay. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't happen automatically. You always have to put in some effort. You always have to put in some energy, and then that helps you in a stronger way. So please do bear this in mind. Remember guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe I can help you in any way, get in touch with me. I'll do my best to help you. So I'm going to go for a very short break. I'll literally see you guys within a few moments. God bless you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म, प्राणी तेरे हाथ में, तेरा अपना कर्म, तेरा अपना कर्म।
And you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor.
Keep watching Kismatkarma
With Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मतकर्मा आरती के साथ।
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Namaskar ji, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that short little break. Just wanted to quickly remind you guys that it's your life, it's your energy, it's up to you to fix it. Remember, you have the power to change your life. You definitely can turn it around whenever you wish, but you need to really believe this. So many times people get in touch with me and they say to me, Arti ji, we really believe in God, we trust God, but nothing ever works out for us. We have complete faith and we believe, we believe that we trust the process and we feel that everything will get okay, but we don't know why nothing ever works out, nothing ever happens. The reason why it doesn't happen is because you don't trust the process, you don't have belief in the process, or you don't trust the divine. You're not, you're not putting 100% of your faith in there. If you had 100% faith, it would definitely work. It would only be lack of faith that it doesn't. Now, the biggest, I would say, enemy of faith is fear. So when you replace that fear with faith, then you will get 100% results. But if you let that fear win, it eats away at your faith. It literally eats away. Step by step, it diminishes you until it leaves the person feeling completely powerless, and you just feel like, I can't do this, I can't get up, I can't do anything, I'm not able to go forward, and it will leave you stuck in this, in a zone, in a stuck place. And if you don't want your energy to be trapped, you don't want it to be stuck, then please take the right step at the right time, and that will help you heal. Remember, you have the power to turn your life around. You have the power to change your life. Should you wish to change your life around, should you wish to make things positive for yourself, do it now. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until another day. Start straight away, because the sooner you start, the sooner you're on the right track, the sooner you're able to accomplish the goals in your life. Now, in this lifetime, if you want to see a happy, fulfilling lifetime in this lifetime, then start now. I don't know what your past life karma was. I will only be able to check once I do a detailed reading for you. But we need to know what your current energy level is like. Everybody's on a different energy level. Remember this. We need to see what your current energy level is like. Whatever you're experiencing now in your life is all dependent on all the karma you've done in the recent past, and that's what's made you who you are today. And if you feel stuck, if you're not happy with where you are, if you are happy with where you are, you know something's got to change. Because if you are happy, you want to improve, then you know that you need to put in a bit more effort. If you're not happy and you want things to change, then you know that some changes are required. But how to do those changes, where to bring those changes from, and how to take things forward in a strong way. So for that, we will need to do detailed energy reading for you. Our most popular reading at the moment would be the spiritual energy reading, and in that way I can do my best to help you. I can speak forever, so I'll just try to calm down now, and I'll go back to your services I promised you. So I'm going to go straight, first of all, to the next person, who's Jackie. Jackie, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your dream interpretation for yourself. During the break, I took the liberty to quickly read your dream as well. So thank you so much for sending it in. You've asked me to use the name Jackie for yourself. You actually wanted to stay anonymous, but you said that you can use the name Jackie so that you're talking about me. So that's the name you've given me. I've read your dream as well. One thing that I can definitely let you know, Jackie, as per your energy and as per the symbolism in your dream, is that you are a very, very special soul. There's definitely something very strong in your life's purpose that you need to fulfill. And I feel as if your ancestors are pushing you towards this. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you do well. Now, if you want your luck, your energy to change, and if you want to, fulfill these dreams of yours, or your ancestors' dreams even, is something that can be done, but it seems as if you're aware of it, you know what the dreams are, you know what needs to be done, you've got everything for it to be done, but you're just not taking that step as yet. So it's almost like you're stopping yourself, you know. So what's you need to ask yourself is really what's stopping me? Why have I not taken those steps as yet? Why have I not moved forward as yet? And you can actually move forward. You can actually bring that success into your life, the one that you want. But you just need to take the right steps straight away. Obviously, if I was doing a reading for you, then I can let you know if there's any hindrances in your way or any obstacles in your way. But because I'm not doing a reading, I can only go by the dream that you told me. From your dream, it seems like your ancestors are pushing you to move forward now, because otherwise, in this lifetime, you would be running out of time. So do bear this in mind. I would definitely recommend a detailed reading for you. And the only reason is so that you can look into everything in a much more in depth, and then that way you'll be able to empower your energy yourself and make things stronger for yourself. I hope and I pray that you can resonate with this. I hope you can make sense of this. Obviously, if you wanted me to do a detailed reading for you, by all means, do get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look. Okay, this is for Jaya. Jaya, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your oracle message for yourself. Okay, I think that's the first one today in today's show. So thank you for requesting your oracle message. Okay, Jaya, I've got your full name over here as well, and I'll definitely do my best to help you. I'm just going to tap into your energy now, and let's find out what your oracle message is. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, okay, Jaya, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your oracle message. One thing that's coming up for you very strongly is that you need to learn how to say no. It's almost like you're saying yes to everything and everyone, and it's really, making your life very, very difficult right now. So stop punishing yourself and learn how to say no. Just do what you can. And if you can't do it, just say, look, I can't do it. This is beyond. I'm going to be able to do this right now. And just say that. But you need to learn to say no to others. Otherwise, what you will notice is what's been happening throughout your life. Everybody else is moving forward, everyone else is growing, and you're still stuck there. Don't think that by saying yes to them or by doing their chores or helping them in such a strong way that you'll collect good karma. You're not, because these are things that they are capable of doing themselves. And don't think for 1 second that if you ever needed help that these people will turn around and start helping you all of a sudden. They won't. They'll run. They won't help you, they'll run. So please bear this in mind and try to make sure that you protect your energy as much as you can. Just don't look back and just learn how to say no to people, because that's something which is oh God, yeah, it's something that's very, very important for you. So bear this in mind. Obviously, I'm not doing a detailed reading for you. If I was, then we would know exactly who these people are or what it is that they want from you. But yeah, learn to say no. If it was one sentence, then it would be learn to say no. I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope it does make sense to you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Remember, guys, if you wanted to request a mini reading or a dream interpretation or an oracle message, then when you do let us know who that is for. Then we can read it for that person. Like, for example, in Jaya's case, I think her partner booked it, but then he did write down in the comment section that is for is for his wife, and this is what her name is, so that we knew who the message was for. But when you do book, please make sure that you do provide us with the details of who the message is for, or who the reading is for, the service is for, so that we can provide it that way. Thank you so much. I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. Okay, Sandeep Ji, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading for yourself. Let's see, I'll definitely have a look for you now. Just reading your question, a very interesting question, I like it. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Beautiful Sandeep Ji. Okay, very interesting. Sandy, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading by Kismatkarma. One thing that comes up for you very, very strongly is that you need to keep faith. Literally, success is just around the corner, but it doesn't mean that you give up now. Okay? You keep trying. You know, you keep moving forward and you keep trying. Yes, you have fallen many times, and yes, I can see that there's been so much struggle there, and you do feel like giving up. But Sachi, please don't give up, because literally success is just right around the corner. So you need to put in a little bit more effort, a little bit more energy, and then you'll start seeing some positive results. But also, when you are taking these steps, keep a positive mindset and keep a positive approach. But if you keep saying to yourself every single day and keep affirming to yourself every single day that nothing ever works out for me, it's not going to happen, it's not going to work, then that would become your reality. And unfortunately, that's the path that you've taken at the moment. So you need to change that tune a little bit, and instead of that, start saying, no, it will work for me, it will happen, I'm definitely going to find success, and I'm definitely going to be successful, and I'm going to go further as well. You know, so think positive, and as soon as you start, honestly, as soon as you change your mindset, as soon as you change your perception of the world will begin to change. I promise you that much. And once you start seeing these changes, please email me, Sandeep. Email me and let me know. Just say, Arti, I'm seeing the changes now, or I can see the changes. You will see these changes. Change your perception of the world, and the world will definitely change. I hope and I pray that you can make sense of this, and I hope you can resonate with this. Obviously, if you wanted me to do a detailed reading for you, then do get in touch with me. The reading I would recommend would be the most popular reading at the moment, which is the spiritual energy reading, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. Thank you so much. Look after yourself, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. Okay, this is for Mariam. Mariam, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading for yourself. So let's read the question. Right. Okay, Mariam, I'll definitely try my best to help you in every way that I can. As you know, I don't actually give religious remedies, so you don't need to worry about that. The remedies, if there are any remedies, I normally recommend spiritual remedies, and they shouldn't go against any religion anyway. So definitely you don't need to worry about that. But I'll definitely have a look for you, and I'll check for you now. This is for Mariam. Let's see what your cards to say. This is your mini reading. Check. Very interesting. Okay, Mariam ji, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading via Kismatkarma. One thing that I'm picking up for you very strongly as per the energy of your cards is that you are a very strong person. You have been through so much in your life. But all of this suffering isn't making you stronger, it's making you weaker, because you're using up all of your energy, all of your being to cope with this and to deal with this. You don't need to suffer. You know, one thing that there is a really big misconception, not just with yourself, I think it happens with a lot of people, is that they feel if we suffer, then somehow, somehow it will take our pain away from other areas of our life, or some negativity away from other areas of life. No, that wouldn't happen. You know, if you are suffering for this reason because somebody else is making you suffer, you're just stuck in that pain, and there's no escape. But the only way to escape it is for you to say enough is enough, and for you to move forward. These people are not going to change. Their energy is not going to change. And if they are, if they are attacking you with these psychic attacks again and again and again, then you've already learned your lesson. If it's been going on for so many years, as you described in your question, then obviously they're not really going to change overnight, are they? You need to change. You need to adapt your energy, make yourself stronger, so that you can deal with this and ideally put an end to it. Because the fear is, Ranji, that this is not only going to be affecting you, but this is going to be affecting the next generation, which could be like your children, your grandchildren, because this sort of a negative energy, it follows through, and it will be like a curse for them. and that's something which can be avoided. It's unnecessary. It can definitely be avoided by yourself if you take the right steps now, but suffering is not the answer. So I would recommend a spiritual energy reading for you as soon as possible. And then once we've done that, we find out what the main root causes of the problem, then we'll be able to find out what the right solution is, and then hopefully take things forward that way. So I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope you can make sense of this. Obviously, if you've got any other questions or concerns, do get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. Look after yourself, you take care, God bless you. Thank you so much. So remember guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you are concerned about anything at all, if you're unsure or uncertain about anything at all, ask me, get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is the key here. I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. Okay, this is for Rajiv. Rajiv, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading for yourself. Right, okay, interesting question. Let's have a look for you. I'm just going to check for you now, Rajiv. I'm just going to check your cards. Interesting. Let's see. Wow. Okay, Rajiv ji, first of all, thank you so much for trusting Kismatkarma with your mini reading. Thank you for sending in your question as well. One thing that's coming up in your cards for you is that you're not alone. There definitely is some support around you, and this female energy that I'm picking up around you is very supportive. Now, with her help, you should be able to grow and prosper very quickly. However, one thing that's important for you is that you need to make sure that the females in your home, the females around you, so whether they're at work or they're at home, you need to show them more respect. The more you respect them and the more you support them, the further you will go, the more you will grow. It's with their blessings that you're going to start making progress and you're going to start to develop. So always seek their blessings is very important for you. If they're younger than you, then obviously show them a lot of love. If they're elder than you, then always seek their blessings. But it can really help you grow. I wish I could say to you, you do this remedy or that remedy, do this or that. But honestly, like, you don't really need to do any other remedy. The best remedy is love. So give them love, especially the females in your family. Give them a lot of love, pamper them, and spoil them a little bit even. But the more you, the happier that they are, the more blessings you will gain and the more you will grow. You'll start noticing a change straight away. Even if you start from today, a week from now, you tell me, a week from now, you'll get in touch with me, email me, and just tell me, Arti ji, this is the difference that I've noticed. Within 7 days, it will change. So it's the 24th today, so a week from today. So next week, then just see how quickly things turn around and how quickly things change. It will definitely bring you luck and positivity. Thank you so much. God bless you. You look after yourself. Thank you so much. So guys, remember, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe I can help you in any way, then do get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. Okay, this is for Pyle. Pyle, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading for yourself as well. The mini readings are, proving to be very, very popular at the moment. Just reading the question, Pyle. Okay, I'll have a look for you. Pyle, I'm just going to check your cards for you now. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see. Okay. Pyle, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading for yourself. One thing that I can definitely let you know is that as for the energy of your cards, yes, your children do care about you. They do love you a lot. And so please even keep that sort of a negative thought in your mind. They do care about you. But I am seeing that it's going to take time for you guys to reunite. It will still take some time. It could be that maybe certain legal aspects or legal parts are a bit prolonged. But you will get to see each other, and you will get to be together. Most likely, I'm seeing that it can take about another 6 weeks or so. So that's the sort of like time frame I'm looking at. Obviously, if you wanted this time frame to be shorter, as a spiritual remedy, one thing I would recommend for yourself is every time you have any main meal, not when you're snacking, but every time you have a main meal, have something sweet at the end of it, even if it's like a pinch of sugar, or 2 grains of sugar that you just put at the tip of your tongue, but have something sweet after, at the end of every meal, and then that should definitely help you in a stronger way. And you should start noticing a bit of a change. So what I would recommend is that next time you get any court dates or you get any correspondence from them, if you can just drop me an email, and then I'll let you know what to do with that. Hopefully that will help you in a bit of a stronger way as well. But keep in touch with your legal team. It's very important. And keep on top of things. If you do receive any messages from them, don't miss them, or don't think I'll reply to it tomorrow or 2 days later, because then it would be too late. So don't delay things from your side, Acha. It's so important for you. So don't delay anything from your side, and that will help you in a positive way. Chilo, I hope you all the best. I wish you every success. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Remember, guys, it's up to you. You are the main key to unlocking the doors of your future. You are the person who can change your life, nobody else. Even if you come to me for help, I can't change everything for you. I can show you the way, I can show you the path, I can tell you, okay, from here go left, go right, or this is what you need to do. And it's up to you to take the right path, it's up to you to take the right actions. It's up to you to move forward in the right direction. If you don't put in the effort, if you don't put in the energy, those changes will not come. So it's honestly like, you have 100% responsibility. As soon as you understand this, that you are responsible for every action that you take in your life, then you will start appreciating that responsibility, and you'll start utilizing it and using it in a positive way. The biggest mistake that you can make is try to kind of give other people control of your life. Why would you want to do that? Keep the control of your life and try to keep your life as positive as possible, and that will help you in a stronger way. So, this is all we had time for today. I do apologize to each and every one of you if I have not been able to provide you service in today's show. I will provide it for you in the next show that we do for you, so please do bear this in mind. But make sure that you guys look after yourself, stay blessed, and you take care. Thank you so much. God bless you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म, प्राणी तेरे हाथ में, तेरा अपना कर्म, तेरा अपना कर्म।
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor.
Keep watching Kismatkarma
With Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मतकर्मा आरती के साथ।
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Namaskar ji, Sasrikal. Abhi apni aarti thode leke hai Kismat Karma. And in today's live and interactive show, I'll be doing my absolute best to help you in every way possible. Remember, guys, your life is your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way, then quickly do get in touch with me. Let me know exactly what it is that you want help with, and I will do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. But remember, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is the key here. It's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe I can help you in any way whatsoever, then do get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. It's your life, it's your energy, and you have the power to change it. You have the capability, the ability to make it as positive as you want it to be. But it only depends on you. Are you willing to take the right step? Are you willing to take the necessary steps in order to do the corrective karma so that your kismat will change? If you're not willing to do the corrective karma so that your kismat will change, then your energy will not change. So if you want to bring a positive change in your life, you have to put in the effort, you have to put in the energy, then you will see the different types of possibilities that are out there for you. Now remember guys, it's your energy, it's your life, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe I can help you in any way, do get in touch with me, let me know. And if you're aware, this is a live and interactive show, so do get in touch with me as fast as you can, and I'll do my best to help you. Now, you are watching this live on, say, Facebook, YouTube, and other sort of social media links. Now, remember one thing, if you share this show and we've got your correct name, share this show on your timeline, then I will be doing a special healing meditation for you for healing in the area of your life where you need it the most. So hopefully that will help you in a positive way as well, because I always believe in paying it forward. I always believe in sharing the prosperity, sharing the positive energy with others as well, and hopefully this will help you. And we've had so many of you be in touch with us, but so many of you have requested, Gyatiji, we do want to have our reading done, but we don't want to give our real name. So if you don't want to give your real name, if you want to keep that safe to yourself, it's absolutely fine. All you need to do is just write down anonymous next to it. So when you fill in the online form in the comment section, when you pay, say via PayPal or whichever method you use, in the comments section or description section, just write down, keep name anonymous, or just write down anonymous and write down the name that you want me to use. And then I'll use that name for you instead, and hopefully that will help you in a stronger way. So that way, your personal details won't be revealed on screen. Your name, normally I only say your first name for the same reason, so I only ever use your first name. So do bear this in mind. But obviously, if you wanted, me to use do the reading for somebody else, or do the oracle message or do interpretation for somebody else, then I would require the other person's full name, and I would require them their details in order to help. So please do bear this in mind. Yes, so I'm ready to start today's show. Welcome to today's show. Thank you so much for making yesterday's show a success. Thank you to each and every one of you. We did have an incident where somebody, wrote down their birth details on screen in the comment section. Never ever do that, please, guys. Never ever do that. Never give your personal energy blueprint away. The way that I do your energy work, the way that I do your readings, the way that I check your energy is via spirituality only. I only use pure positive energy to check your energy. So please do bear this in mind. So we don't use any black magic or any dark energy. So that's the reason why I don't need your date of birth. I actually don't need that information. I don't need your personal energy blueprint. I don't need to know what time you were born, or where you were born, or when you were born. Keep that to yourself. The only thing I need is your real name, so that I can help you the right way. So and even that is because so that I could connect with your energy and then help you on screen to do a reading for you. But other than that, keep your personal details to yourself. Never ever share your personal energy blueprint with anybody. God forbid, if this negative energy practitioner watching the show, or just scanning online and trying to find somebody to latch their negativity onto, you don't want them to get hold of your personal energy blueprint in any way. So please do bear this in mind. Other than that, remember, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way, do get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. As you know, from my side, I try my best to help you. I warn you, I guide you, I help you. Yesterday's show, I shared a tip with you guys in which I shared how you can bring abundance into your life. A small little remedy I shared with you guys. Now, a lot of people are asking, have sent me so many emails, so many different questions, and that we've bombarded with, especially the contact form on the website chat. And people are asking, which size stone do we use? Which size pebble do we use? Do we have to make it ourselves? What if we get it wrong? What if we can't make it perfect? Can we buy this? The answer is no, you don't buy it. It needs to be created yourself or made yourself. So please do bear this in mind. You can't use a mold. You need to make it from scratch. You need to make it yourself. And that will help you in a beneficial way. Size does not matter. It can be any size you wish it to be. It can be small and discreet, or it can be large and extravagant if you want it to be. But then once it's placed there, it can be placed any day, any time. So don't think, oh, it has to be done AM or PM or this day or that day. Any day, any time, as per your convenience. You can do this, and that will help you. The main thing is that you set your intention right. So when you do this remedy, your intention needs to be pure, it needs to be set, it needs to be accurate, and that will help you in a positive way. So I hope and I pray that you guys can resonate with this and you can make sense of this. Obviously, if you want me to do a detailed reading for you, do get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you in every way possible. I'm going to go straight to the first person because a lot of you have pre-booked. I know yesterday's show I was talking away and I didn't get a chance to do all of your requests, so I'm going to try my best to help you today. So the first person is Ashok. Ashok, thank you so much for requesting your oracle message for yourself. I'm just going to check your energy for you now, and I'll let you know what I pick up for you. This is for Ashok Ji. Okay, Ashokji, remember an oracle message is a message which your ancestors, your angels want to give to you. It's not necessarily what you want to hear from them. It's not like where you get to ask a question and you get a response to your question. An oracle message is a message from the universe which the universe wants to provide to you. One thing that's coming for you, Ashokji, quite strongly, is that you need to let go. What is it that you need to let go of? You know better than me. So you need to let go, and then you would notice that paths are opening up for you, or pathways are opening up for you. But it seems like you're being stubborn and maybe you're not letting go of something which is a necessity, something which is important, and that's why your energy is quite stuck at the moment. So I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope you can make sense of this. Definitely do get in touch with me if you feel that I can help you in any way. Let me know and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And remember, guys, if you wanted to have an oracle message, remember an oracle message is a message which your angels, your ancestors want to share with you. It's not necessarily a message where that you may want to hear. It's something that you need to hear. So sometimes the truth can be a little bit bitter. Let's take it with a pinch of salt, and hopefully that will help you. But at least it's a good, honest, it's a good, honest message, and it's what your ancestors want you to hear. Sometimes they try to give us signs and symbols, like via dreams and whatnot, but we just don't understand. We don't know how to decipher those. Sometimes some people say to me, Akuji, we saw certain colored feathers, we see them a lot, or we see certain birds in our garden, but they all mean something. They definitely have symbolism around them, but it's just knowing what it means for you. You can go online and you can search and try to go crazy searching what, say for example, I don't know, the definition if you find white feathers around you. For so many people think, oh, is it positive, is it negative, is it this, is it that? For everybody, it has a unique meaning because it's personalized as per your personal energy. So I'll need to check your energy for you and find out what it means for you. It's not a general thing, or it means the same thing for every single person. It doesn't. I've had people who have had, and this is another superstition, but they've had black cats cross their path and they've been told to believe that, oh, it's negative, it's bad, but it's not. It's actually brought them luck. So it's the meaning and symbolism of things is very unique and very personal for each and every individual. So please don't for 1 second think that, nay, it has to be the same staple meaning for each and every one of us or for everyone. It's not the case. It's a unique message for each and every one of you. So please do bear this in mind. I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. Okay. Alright then, okay. Thank you so much. You've requested a mini reading for yourself. I'm just reading the question at the moment. Okay, this is for Jamil. Jamil G, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. I'm just going to check your energy for you now. I just need to check your cross for you. I've read your question. I'll definitely try my best to help answer this. Let's have a look. So Jamil, this is your mini reading. Let's have a read. Okay. Jamil, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. I'm just checking your cards for you, the way that your energy is. One thing that I can definitely let you know is that your luck, your energy is definitely, it needs to change. There needs to be a positive change that comes into your life, but only you can bring this positive change into your life. Should you take the right steps straight away, you will see the right results, but it seems as if you yourself are delaying things. You're kind of not stopping your luck, but also that you are delaying your luck somehow. So that delay needs to stop. You need to start pushing yourself forward or pushing things forward so that your luck, your energy changes for the better, and that will help you become a stronger version of yourself. So try to take the step straight away. You know what needs to be done, you know what needs doing, but it's just about doing it, really, just taking those extra steps and making it now work. I say take the practical steps, to be honest, at the moment, and it seems like that's what's not being taken. So no one's holding your arm, no one's stopping you, no one's saying that you can't do this or you can't do that. It's just up to you. You work at your own pace, you put your effort in at your own pace, and that's how you get the results. But by not putting in any effort at all, just thinking that, oh, maybe, automatically by itself things will happen, they'll get better. It doesn't work like that. You will have to put in some effort from your side, and that's what's going to help you the best way. So I really hope and pray that you can resonate with this, and I hope that you can make sense of this. Obviously, if you wanted to get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Guys, this happens a lot. So many times people get in touch with me and they say, Arti, please could you do a reading for me or a mini reading for me? And sometimes I even do detailed readings for people, and they ask me, Arti, okay, what can I do now? Then they'll have the remedies, they'll know what they need to do, but they just don't do it. You have to take that step yourself. You have to put in the effort yourself, then you'll get the results. But obviously, if you don't put in the effort, you're not going to see the right results. So now you decide, you see, what is it that you want to do? Do you want to bring a positive, strong change into your life or no? And if you do want to bring a positive, strong change into your life, then take the right step. Make it happen the right way. Until you take the right step at the right time, you're not going to see the right results. Don't wait for luck to happen. Don't wait for something miraculous to happen. Do it now. Make it happen yourself and create that luck, create that energy in your life, and that will help you in a stronger way. So I really hope and pray that you can resonate with this, and I hope you can make sense of this. Obviously, do get in touch with me should you wish to communicate with me, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. Alright then, let's see. Okay. I'm just reading your question, so it's a little bit... Okay, I understand. Okay, thank you so much, first of all, for sending your question in. I do appreciate it, and I can understand it's not for yourself, it's for your husband. Your husband's name is Mahmood G. I'm just going to check for you now. I've understood the question. I think your partner has requested this for yourself. So Mahmood G, this is for you. I'm just going to check your cards now, and I'll try my best to help you. Okay. Mahmoodji, first of all, thank you so much, to your partner for requesting this mini reading for yourself. One thing that's coming up in the energy very strongly for yourself is that yes, your path is going to start opening for you now. So which is definitely a positive. However, tread carefully. Don't run before you learn how to walk. It's very, very important. I know because after kind of saying being held back for so long, the instinct is to kind of zoom forward, run forward. But it's best for you to not run before you can walk. Learn to walk first, and then you can quicken the pace. But if you run straight away, there is a chance of things kind of going a bit pear-shaped or falling down a bit, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want the energy to deteriorate. So improve your luck, improve your energy, and take the right steps in progressing, in going forward, and that will help you. Just as a spiritual tip, one thing I would recommend for yourself is that if you can, try to keep some white colored flowers inside your residence. That will definitely help you in a strong way. And if possible, make sure not cut flowers, make sure that they're flowers that you can just they're like part of a plant or something that you grow. So even if it's like say white indoor roses, even that would be fine. But that should hopefully help you in a much more stronger way. Secondly, one thing I would recommend for yourself is that if you can, try to make sure that after sunset you avoid eating or drinking anything that's white in color. If it is white in color, you can add something to it, like add, I don't know, add some curry to it or something, so that say if you're having rice, add some curry to it, so the color changes a bit. If you have milk, then add maybe milkshake to it, so the color changes a bit. But make sure it's not plain white. So if you have white yogurt, maybe add some black pepper to it, so the color changes. But don't have anything just plain white. And that's where you need to be careful. If it's medicine, then fair enough. That's absolutely fine. You can have, say for example, if it's like sugar and you mix it in coffee and you have that, that's absolutely fine, because once the white sugar is dissolved into the coffee, if it is white sugar that you use, then obviously the color will change automatically. So the final food that you consume, the final drink or food that you consume, it shouldn't be white. The color of that should be white. So please do bear this in mind. And hopefully that will help you in a positive way, in a strong way. Obviously, if you've got any other questions or concerns, do get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you so much. And remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe I can help you in any way, quickly get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. Communication is the key here. It's your luck, your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way whatsoever, then do let me know. Just say, Arti, this is what I need help with, or this is what I'm unsure about, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. So please do bear this in mind. So I'm going to quickly go through to the next person now. Let's have a quick look. Okay. Okay, this is for Vinoji. Vinoji, first of all, thank you so much and welcome to the show. Thank you for sending in your question. Just need to read. Okay, I'll definitely have a look for you, Vinoji. Just going to check your cards for you now. Let's see what the cards have to say. You've requested a mini reading for yourself, Vinoji. I'm just going to check for you now. One card wants to come out for you, which is this card. I normally show the card that flips itself open. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. Vinoji, first of all, thank you so much for requesting this mini reading for yourself. One thing that's coming up very strongly in the cards for you is that at the moment, the way that your energy is, it's really important to make sure that you do tie up loose ends before you move forward. Any unfinished business, any untied, any sort of like loose ends that you leave behind, they will cause a big problem later. Right now, it may feel as if that, okay, I can walk away from this, it'll be fine, there'll be no consequences. It may seem like that, it may feel like that, but going forward, this is not even like going forward like I would say like a few years. This is literally going forward, like say, within a few weeks. you will notice that the actions that you take now have very, very strong consequences. So please don't risk it. If you need extra support, extra help, get the support. But please tie up the loose ends first, then move forward. If you leave anything unfinished right now, it's just going to cause a lot of chaos for you going forward, and it's in bad karma as well. So just be mindful of that, wary of that. I hope and I pray that you can resonate with this, and I hope that this does make sense to you. Obviously, if you did want to have a detailed reading, the detailed reading that I would recommend for yourself would be a spiritual energy reading, and that will help you in a strong way, in a positive way. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you. Remember, guys, it's your life, your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe I can help you in any way, do get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my best to help you. Remember, this is a live and interactive show, so should you wish to participate, quickly do get in touch with me, and I'll do my absolute best to help you. It's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. And as you know, that this whole entire week I have been sharing tips with you to help your finances grow, help your luck, help your energy grow, and I will continue to share these tips with you as well. So today, as you know, is the last show of the week, which is the Friday show. So I've got some tips to share with you for today's show as well. And just make sure that you guys have a pen and paper ready, or you can watch this show a bit later on today and get the information from there, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. But basically, the next tip that I'm going to be sharing with you today is to make sure that if you have any books in the house, whether it's a magazine or a newspaper, anything with any text on it, even if it's like one of those booklets that you get through the post, like where someone's trying to advertise something, anything with written text on it should never ever be placed on the floor. Remember this, it should never be on the floor. Always put it on top of something else. So if you've got a table, or if you've got even a chair, put it on top of a chair, or put it on a table or on a desk. But never ever place any written text onto the ground or onto the floor, and that will bring you a lot more success. That will help you enhance your luck and enhance your energy, especially if you want to open the path to your finances. This is a very positive tip, and it's helped so many people, and it can help you as well. So even when you're studying, when you're working, even if your children are, say, doing their homework, or they're studying and they're working, and say, sometimes there's a habit to put your things on the ground, put your things on the floor and work from, you just want to sit, say near the fireplace or something, and you just sit on the floor and work there. Even then, if you have got a laptop, even, because obviously you've got text or you've got writing in the laptop, then even then make sure that it's placed on something, but it's not directly on the ground or on the floor. That will help you. If you think that, okay, I've got a rug on the floor, I've got a carpet on the floor, so it should be okay, because that's kind of something that's in between, the space between the ground and the item, that's not going to be good enough. There just needs to be nothing near the floor or on the floor, and that will be much more beneficial. So try to keep it at a height, and then that will bring you much more luck, and it will help open your path for knowledge. And when you have knowledge and you get wisdom, then finances automatically follow as well. So that is something that can help you in a strong way, in a positive way. Another tip that I would share with you is that if you can, try to make sure that you do get up at sunrise, or get up with sunrise if possible. It's really positive. Not only would it help you enhance your spiritual self, your spiritual energy, but it will also help wake up your kismat, your destiny. So sometimes when you feel as if like nothing's working for you, everything's stuck, and you're kind of like just not able to move forward, start waking up early. So if you start the day early, so even if you wake up, say, as closest to sunrise as possible, especially if you haven't got work at the moment, you're looking for work, or you're off work at the moment, or you've been furloughed, and wake up with sunrise, and then or just before sunrise, so you're ready for sunrise, and then see how quickly your luck turns around and changes. Because then our Kismet gets up as well, our Kismet wakes up as well, and it definitely brings us a lot more, say, prosperity, peace, and good energy our way as well. So try to do this. Even if you do this, it will not only help you, I would say, physically, emotionally, mentally, but also spiritually. It will start opening up the doors of abundance for you and bring you a lot of success that way. So definitely let me know how it works for you, how these tips help you. If you have used them, do give me your feedback as well, and it will be very, very important to me, and then yeah, it will mean a lot to me. So hopefully it will help in a strong way. So I want to go on a very short break now. I'll literally see you guys in a few moments. God bless.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Namaskar ji, I hope you guys enjoyed that short little break. Just wanted to remind each and every one of you, So should you wish to participate in the show today, then quickly do get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. But remember one thing: I can only help you if you communicate with me. Until you don't let me know, okay, Arti, this is what the issue is, or this is what the problem is, or this is what I want to help with, I wouldn't really be able to help you or guide you the right way, because communication is the key, and I need to connect with your personal energy. The best thing about Kismatkarma and the work that I do is that everything is personalized and nothing is generalized. Because we don't generalize anything, the readings are much more accurate and much more positive. So I hope that they can help you as well in a positive way. If you've got any questions, any concerns, get in touch with me and my team, and I'll do my best to help. So I want to go straight to the next person now. Now we've got Rohit over here. Rohit has requested a dream interpretation for him. I read your dream during the break, so a very interesting dream that you had, Rohitji. One thing that I can definitely let you know from your energy and as per the dream that you've had as well, is that there seems to be a lot of anxiety that's there at the moment. So it's like you're taking on too much stress, you're taking on too much. Don't, when you look at a mountain, for example, don't think, how will I climb this mountain? And don't look right at the top thinking, oh, it's too far away, I wouldn't be able to do this, I've never done this before, and it's too difficult. Because all of those negatives, you're putting yourself down immediately. If you know that that is something that will affect you because it's a longer process and it will take time, then don't look at like the length of the process. Instead, do it step by step. So one step at a time. One step at a time, and you would be able to get through this, and you'll be able to reach your desired destination. But it just seems that at the moment, from the way that the energy is in your dream as well, that things are a bit too overwhelming, and you're basically just taking on too much, and you're thinking about things that haven't even happened yet. So many problems that you scenarios that you've thought about in your mind, and they've not even happened. This is called the art of overthinking, and you seem to be quite a pro at it, but it's not a good art, it's not something good to have, a good skill to have. Stop overthinking. Just look at what the next step is, focus on the next step, take it forward from there, and slowly grow. But you will be able to enhance your luck, enhance your energy in no time, and you'll see very strong positive changes occurring for yourself. So if you feel that maybe I can help you in any way, do get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. Communication is the key here. It's your luck, it's your energy, it's your life, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel unsure or uncertain about anything at all, ask me, get in touch with me, and I'll do my best to help you. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So the reading I would recommend for yourself would be definitely a spiritual energy reading, just so that we can look into things in much more in depth, in detail, and then that way I'll do my best to help you. Look after yourself, God bless you, and take care. Remember guys, it's so important to make sure that you keep a positive approach in your life, because if your attitude, your mindset is positive, then you can do anything. But if you're already thinking negative, you're your own worst enemy. Who needs enemies when you're putting yourself down? And unfortunately, I notice this happen with so many clients that, when people initially come to me, they always try to put themselves down. Nothing good ever happens to me. I won't be able to do this. I won't be able to get this. Why are you thinking negative already? It's not going to help you. Instead of thinking negative, turn your mindset around, turn your attitude, your energy around, and think positive. Keep a positive mindset, and that will help you in a strong way. But if you carry on thinking negative and you keep a negative mindset, you're just going to get stuck, and you don't want that. And so please improve your energy, improve your mindset, and that will help you in a strong way, in a positive way. Obviously, if you're unsure or uncertain about anything at all, then do get in touch with me, ask me, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. But remember, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. Okay, this was Suraj. Suraj, first of all, thank you so much for getting in touch with me. You've requested a mini reading for yourself. Acha, let's have a look for you now. So this is reading a question as well. Alright. Definitely I'll have a look for you, Suraji. read your question. Could understand now. I'll definitely do my best to help you in every way that I can. I'm just going to check your cards for you now, and I'll let you know what I can help for you. Let's see. So Surajit, this is for you. Right. Oh, okay, interesting. Surajit, first of all, thank you so much for requesting a mini reading for yourself. One thing that's coming up for you is that is unfortunately, yes, you have been lied to in the recent past. I don't feel like he's been telling you the complete truth. It seems as if there are half truths there. Some things that that he must have said to you must have been quite accurate, but then there are other things which are lies. So you need to be wary of that, mindful of that. Just to put your mind at ease, I'm not picking up any negative energy around you at the moment. So if he said to you that, you know, all hell's going to break loose and it's going to be really bad, and really don't even think about that, because there's nothing like that is going to happen. Your energy is very positive, very strong, and you'll keep enhancing it. At the moment, I'm not seeing anything negative there. The only way anything negative can enter your life is if you allow it to come into your life yourself, which I very much doubt that you're going to do. If you like willingly, you know, get some sort of a taweez or a dhaga and you think, oh, let me try this or let me check this out, or if you willingly kind of play with the Ouija board or something like that, obviously then you're inviting trouble. But if you're not doing anything like that, you've got nothing to worry about. One thing I would recommend for yourself, like just to help put, obviously, you know, help put your mind at ease, is that if you can, definitely have maybe a spiritual energy reading done, just so that we can check your energy in much more detail, because obviously at the end of the day, this is a mini reading and I'm just using the spiritual energy cards for you. But I think just so that we check everything in further detail and find out exactly to check, make sure that nothing else has been sent your way or nothing's been done, and that should help you. But at the moment, as it is, I'm not picking up anything like that. So it just seems as if this person's trying to maybe scare you, put the fear of God in you, and then, you know, that they're trying to scare you. So that they can ask you to maybe spend some money or you know, do something which is unnecessary. So be very, very cautious, very careful. I hope and I pray that you can resonate with this Guruji. One thing that I would recommend for yourself is that if you can, try to chant Hanuman Chalisa. That would really help you a lot. Even if you recite it 11 times a day in the morning, say between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. in the afternoon, or you can do this at night between 11 p.m. and 1 p.m. and then that would help you a lot. It should hopefully bring you a lot of luck. The other thing that I would recommend for yourself is that if you do recite this, and try to make sure you keep a vegetarian diet on all days, not just Tuesdays and Saturdays, on all days, and you avoid alcohol as well. That would help you in a positive way. I hope that you can resonate with this, and I hope you can make sense of this. Obviously, if you wanted me to do a detailed reading for you, do get in touch with me and I'll do my best to help you. You look after yourself, you take care, and God bless you. So remember guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve. But if you feel that maybe I can help you in any way whatsoever, then quickly get in touch with me. Let me know and I'll do my best to help you. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is the key here. Whether it's a dream interpretation, whether it's an oracle message, or whether you know, it's a mini reading, whatever it is that you want help with, I'm here to help you. That's the reason why I come to do these shows, so that I can help you in the best way possible. Now, one more tip that I wanted to share with you guys to help bring success and abundance into your life is that to make sure that when you wear your clothes, if you notice that there are any clothes which are torn or ripped, don't wear them. If you think, oh, you know, I'll fix this a bit later on, it just needs a bit of, it's a loose stitch, I just need to stitch it up and I can sort it out later, then sort it out before wearing it. Don't wear it just like that. You know, so even if you notice that, look, you're wearing a shirt and one of the buttons are loose, you think, I'll just wear it and I'll just attach the button later. No, sort it out first, then wear it, because that will help you in a beneficial way. But if you just wear it just like that, it's not going to bring you positive energy. The same thing with shoes as well. If your shoes are very worn out and if they're like a bit broken, you shouldn't ideally be wearing them. You need to get rid of them straight away, and that will help you in a stronger way. If you wear torn or broken shoes and wear or broken sort of clothes as well in a sense, it's not going to bring you positive energy. Those clothes which are designed as torn or broken, you want to carry on wearing them. That's your choice. But it will create obstacles in your path, and you just don't want that. So try to bear this in mind. If you don't want any obstacles in your path, don't wear anything like that's got kind of a torn or a ripped sort of effect to it. For some reason they call it fashion, but yeah, you just need to be a bit wary, a bit mindful of that. So I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope you can make sense of this. I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. We've got somebody who's just put their service in now. Right, okay, thank you so much for requesting this. Okay, this is for Fazana. Fazana, first of all, thank you so much for requesting a mini reading for yourself. I'm just going to check your cards for you now. Let's have a look at what the cards say, and I'll do my best to help you. So this is a mini reading for Fazana. Right. Okay, Fazana, first of all, thank you so much for requesting this mini reading for yourself. One thing that I am picking up for you, that yes, there is some negative energy there, and unfortunately, Fazana, it's been there for a very long time. So this shouldn't be something new to you or as a surprise to you, like, oh no, like, what's happened in my life. This is something that's been going on for a while. By the look of the cards, the way that your cards have come out, it seems that this is like a couple of decades, not even a decade, so a good like 20 odd years. It could be more than that, but at minimum it's been about 20 odd years that this sort of negativity has been there and it's been in your life. It's not only affected you, but this seems to be something which is like generational. So it could be that something that's been passed on from your parents to you, and their energy is affecting you. So please be very, very careful with the steps that you take. If you don't want this energy to kind of affect the next generations permanently, then obviously something needs to be done sooner rather than later. It does seem like, when I'm checking your cards, it does seem that maybe your parents or your elders did try to get some sort of help or support in the past to get rid of this negativity, but unfortunately they were not successful, and that's why it's affecting you so much. Even you have tried to get help from various different places, but it hasn't seemed to have worked. It could be possible that maybe unknowingly you met a black magic or a dark energy practitioner, where they would have given you some sort of a taviz or a dhaga, or some sort of a tantric item to help you eliminate the negativity, and it didn't work. And instead it could have backfired, because your negative energy seems to have grown quite rapidly, quite quickly within the last few years. So one thing I would recommend for yourself is, step one would be to book your spiritual energy reading for yourself, very important. Secondly, immediately stop taking any help from any negative energy practitioners. Don't do anything as a remedy. If they've asked you to put something into water or bury something into the ground, you don't want to feed the demonic energies, so don't do anything like that. Remember, either putting something into water or burying something into the ground, don't do that. It's not going to bring you luck. So if you have been given certain, remedies applied to do from these, energy practitioners, please don't follow them through, because it's not going to give you good results. So please do bear this in mind. Definitely, I do hope to hear from you soon, Fazana. So the reading I would recommend for yourself would be a spiritual energy reading. Because this has been going on in your life for a couple of decades now, you might have a lot of questions, you might have a lot of concerns. So for that reason, I would recommend, if you wanted to, maybe you want to book a 2-hour slot instead of 1 hour, just in case you have questions. 1 hour should be enough for me for us to find out, say, who, what, when, why, those sorts of things. Like, where did the problem come from? Who sent it? why they sent it, when it was done, and obviously what the what the remedy is for it. But obviously, if you want to dig deeper, then I would recommend maybe a 2-hour slot, because it just seems as if there's just so many things that are entwined or interlinked in your energy. And that's why this negativity is becoming very, very stubborn. It's almost like it's too stubborn. It doesn't want to kind of move. It doesn't want to let you free. It wants you to kind of be stuck. So even by getting this mini reading today, first of all, I want to say well done to you, because it must have been so difficult for you to even get the mini reading, because this type of a negative energy, it doesn't let you get help, and 100% it doesn't let you get the right help. So that is one thing that I said, that always happens. Like, even if you're trying to get the right help, there'll be so many hindrances in you trying to get the right help. So it could be that, say for example, first you're trying to send the payment through and it's not going through, or you you can't find your card, or your PayPal password all of a sudden it isn't working, things like that. So really weird sort of stuff happens, and then you think, finally you're able to get through. So there are too many obstacles in your path at the moment, which is not a good thing. But this is something that can be resolved. So there would be a spiritual energy reading that I would recommend for you, and then we'll look into the solutions that are available for yourself. And I'll do my best to help you. But you look after yourself, you take care, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to improve it. If you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way whatsoever, then quickly do get in touch with me. Let me know exactly what it is that you want to help with, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. I'm going to go straight to the next person now. Let's have a quick look over here. Okay, this person's also requested a mini reading for themselves. Let's just have a look. Okay, this is for Roshni. Roshni, first of all, thank you so much for requesting a mini reading. I'm just going to read your question if that's okay. All right then. Let's have a look for you. So this is for Roshni. This is your mini reading. Let's have a look. Wow. Okay, Roshni, one thing that I can definitely see from your cards is that for a very, very long time you have been fighting, fighting against this, and it seems as if you started taking the right steps. Maybe you went up towards a spiritual path or a spiritual journey, and you started it. You're facing the right direction, but then all of a sudden it just went on a halt or it stopped. So you didn't complete a process. Because you didn't complete anything, obviously you have to start again. Okay, but it seems like you know what the path is. It's almost like it's almost like it's in front of you. You know what the path is. You know what you need to do. It's just about doing it. So whatever it is stopping you from following that right path, you need to get rid of that obstacle in your way, and you need to follow that right path. This needs to be your #1 priority at the moment. Because if you don't follow the right path right now, the negativity is going to keep coming in, and then what you will notice is the thing that you're worried about most at the moment, which is obviously by reading your question, your finances. They will deteriorate, they will diminish, and if you don't want them to diminish, you don't want them to deteriorate, then please get the right help straight away, and that will help you enhance your energy and make things stronger for yourself. If in doubt at all, get in touch with me. I would recommend maybe a spiritual energy reading for yourself. Let's do your spiritual energy reading for you. Let's do a detailed reading and find out exactly what's what, and then I can do my best to help you. But if you've been getting some spiritual help from somebody else in the past, and you kind of started and stopped something, then you need to just complete that, and hopefully it will help you in a stronger way. But you do need to consult somebody sooner rather than later, because otherwise it will be too late. I hope and I pray that you can resonate with this, and I hope that it does make sense to you. Look after yourself, and God bless you. Remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to enhance it. If you are unsure or uncertain about anything at all, then ask me, get in touch with me, let me know. Just say, this is what I'm uncertain about, this is what I'm unsure about, and I'll do my best to help you. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me, so communication is the key here. Also remember that I come to do this show live and interactive in front of you guys to help you. The whole purpose of this show is to help you, but I can only help you if you communicate with me. If you need my help, you know where I am, you know how to get in touch with me. Don't waste time. quickly get in touch with me. Let me know, Arti, this is what I need help with, or this is what I'm stuck on, and I will do my best to help you. But remember, one thing, I can only help you if you communicate, so communication is the key here. Remember, if you wanted to have a detailed reading, either click on the link provided in the show, or what you can do, go to our website, which is www.kismatkarma.com. Once you go to the website, then you can see which service that you wanted to request, and I'll do my best to help you. No matter which country you are in the world, you can always give us a missed call and we will call you back. It's that simple, it's that easy, so please do bear this in mind. We just got somebody else who's now requested. Let's have a quick look. You've requested an oracle message for yourself. Okay, I'm just going to have a look for you now. You've said your name is Tony, so Tony, I'm definitely going to check for you. I'm just going to tap into your energy now, Tony. I've got your real name over here as well. You've asked me to use the name Tony on screen, so I'll use that. Tony, I'm just going to check for you now. Let's find out what your energy has in store for you. So this is your oracle message. Oh, okay. Tony, one thing that's coming up in your energy for you very strongly is that you have got your angels and your guides around you. They are protecting you at the moment, especially children around you. You know, children are like walking angels on earth, and sometimes when they speak to you, they tell you the truth. So any children that you have around you, try to understand the messages that they're giving you. Try to understand what they're trying to say to you. Spend more time with children, and it will help you in a positive way. But you'll notice your luck enhancing and your energy growing if you listen to them. Especially within the next 2 weeks or so, that will bring you a lot of luck. So listen to them, and that would help you in a strong way. Another thing you need to do is, you know what, just take some time out for yourself. Personal time, whether you want to read a book, whether you want to go for a walk, but you need to be, not in a virtual world, so not watching TV or, I don't know, binge watching Netflix or anything like that, but, you need to give yourself some time and look within, and that would help you in a positive way. So even when you're reading, read something which will encourage you to seek within, to help you develop your spirituality, and that will help you in a strong way. Hopefully with this, you'll be able to enhance your energy and make it much more stronger. I hope and I pray you can resonate with this. Obviously, if you want me to do a detailed reading for you, do get in touch with me, and I'll do my best to help you. God bless you, and you take care. And just with that, guys, we have run out of time for today's show. Oh my god, it goes so fast. I just don't even realize how quickly the show goes by. But remember, if you wanted to ask me anything, if you wanted to get in touch with me, quickly do so. I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. But now the next live show will be coming in front of you, as you know, when it comes. We'll definitely let you know. If you have not downloaded the apps at the moment, quickly download the Kismatkarma app. Okay, it's Kismatkarma. Put it into your app store or the Google Play Store, and you'll be able to get the app. Download it, and you'll be notified every time we go live. There are some special prizes that are going to be there just for you guys to help you enhance your luck and enhance your energy. So even with the online live shows that we do, other sort of services that we provide, there are going to be special prizes only for app users, and they are going to be there almost permanently. So please make the most of this, and it will help you in a strong way. So this is all I have time for today. I love you guys so much. Stay blessed, stay happy, and stay strong. God bless you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Kapoor, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Namaskar ji, welcome to today's live and interactive show of Kismatkarma. We will be showing you this show for the next few days as well. The reason is because it's a very powerful show and it's a very important show as well. Now, so many of you have been in touch with us and so many of you have been asking me about the Navaratri that is coming up on the 21st of this month, also about the eclipse which is also happening on the 21st, the summer solstice which is happening on the 20th, which is tonight. So all these different energy PowerPoints that are all taking place all together simultaneously, within a very short space of time. So many of you have asked me, and I was going to do a special video for you for each of the different ones that there are, but then there are so many overlapping points which I felt as if it would be more beneficial if I shared all of the overlapping points with you all in one go together, so you could see the impact of the whole energy PowerPoint all of together. Now, as you know, with Kismatkarma, I always follow a spiritual path. It's never a religious path. But if we look at, say, Ashad Navratri, then that would become into Hinduism. If we look at the summer solstice, it will come into, say, what the Druids or pagans believe. So these are all very different, I would say, ways of thinking. But when we look at it from a spiritual aspect, we can see that everything is one, everything is connected. So if we want our energy to be positive, this is what we need to understand, that everything is connected. If you only focus on 3 words that I have to say today, then these would be the 3 words I would request that you focus on. Everything is connected. Everything is one. All of us, this whole universal energy, the whole cosmos is all one. Now, if we work in sync with nature, if we work in sync with these energies, they can help us in a very powerful way, in a very positive way. However, if we decide that we don't want to work in sync with these energies, instead we want to go against them, then that could cause chaos for us as well. And if you look all around us, forget about your individual self, forget about your ego for 1 second, forget about your individual self for 1 second. Just look around you, see the way that nature works. Nature has its own timing for everything. Different herbs and plants grow in different seasons. The tides of the sea change according to the moon. So many different things happen as per the energy of nature. It all works in sync with each other. The way the moon rises, the way the sun rises, it all happens with sync, like in sync with each other. It all happens in conjunction with one another. But then at any time, if any of these different, I would say, different energies break their boundaries, that's when chaos comes. That's when you have like a tsunami, that's when you have floods, that's when things go a bit crazy, so to say, in the universe, when any of these break their boundaries or break the rules. So if we work in sync with nature, that would help us in a positive way. But if we try to manipulate nature, that's what causes chaos and that's what causes negativity. So have organic original crops, no problem whatsoever. But the moment you start to tamper and you start to manipulate with this energy, what happens? What happens with all this genetically modified food that you eat, the GMOs? It destroys us. It looks like food, but it's not the real deal. It's not food. It's not going to nourish you. You know, so that's what you need to look at. You need to go back to the basics, back to the original, and once you go back to the basics of things, what you would realize is that energy is everything. Energy is very, very important, and because we are all connected, we need to work in sync with nature, in sync with the universal energies, and that's going to help us develop and grow. Now with the summer solstice, it's a very powerful energy PowerPoint for us, because obviously the energy of the sun is there to help us heal, help us protect, help us become stronger, help us get our confidence back. Also with this energy, we can use it to start manifesting our dreams, start manifesting our deepest desires. So it's a very powerful time to start making things happen, to start making things move forward. So if you feel that your life has been on hold for the past few months, if you feel that things have been on standstill for a very long time for you, then now is a time to start changing that energy and bring forth a positive change into your life. If you feel that this year has not really been your year, use the energy PowerPoint of the eclipse to turn your life around. And you can do that. Now what happens whenever there's a new moon or a full moon, and I have explained this to you in earlier shows as well, but basically whenever there's a full moon or whenever there's a new moon, the veil between the different dimensions becomes very, very thin. Now the best way to explain this would be, say if there's a wall between, say if you were in one dimension and your neighbor was in a different dimension, they're in their house and you're in your house. And there's a wall between you guys, so you can't really hear them and they can't hear you, or you can't see each other, which is fine. They're in their own home doing their own thing, you're in your own home doing your own thing. You don't bother each other at all. So, and the walls are say the soundproof, they're solid solid walls that you can't even hear each other. Whatever they do, it doesn't even bother you. Sometimes you might even forget that they're even there, or where they are in their house, you wouldn't even know, so it wouldn't bother you. However, you can have your own freedom in your space as well, and you wouldn't bother anybody else. However, what if I was to say that sometimes that wall, instead of it being a thick, strong brick wall, it turns into a sheet of paper? A lot of your privacy is gone, and you'll feel or sense their presence even more. You'll know which room your neighbours moved into, or where they're walking, or which area they're in, or if they're speaking, you'll definitely be able to hear them, because it's only a paper instead of a wall now. You've got a paper between you. Now what if we were to take the paper away and we were to put, say, a net curtain there instead? You'll even be able to see each other. And what if we removed the net curtain as well? Then you'll literally be able to go through that. This is what I mean when I say that the veil between the different dimensions is thinning. It becomes so thin. Now, according to your personal spiritual energy level, your current personal spiritual energy level, that veil can be extremely thin for you, or it could have no effect on you. So as per your personal spiritual energy level, for one family member, it might be still the same good old strong brick wall, so it doesn't bother you, nothing else bothers you. But for another family member, it may cause a lot of difficulty at this time. Some of the effects of the current, I would say, the current energy changes that are taking up place in the universe, some of the effects of it is causing nightmares for a lot of people. It's causing, insomnia for a lot of people. So many people have contacted me just within the past week saying to me, Arti ji, we feel that we've had an attack of sleep paralysis. Now, sleep paralysis is a state where you feel as if like you were having a dream or you were asleep, but you were actually awake. And some clients say that they feel a presence, or they see a shadow being. And sometimes that shadow being is either sitting on their stomach or on their chest, or it's grabbing their throat, or it's watching them. And they want to speak, they want to talk, they want to scream or call their partner or wake their child up, or wake their sibling up, but they can't. They want to move, but they can't move. This is sleep paralysis. It's a horrible, horrible experience, and I hope that nobody has to go through it. Now, sleep paralysis doesn't happen every single night. It doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen quite often. And then normally, if you have been a victim of sleep paralysis, then it will be quite common for those people to also see shadow beings from the corner of their eye. So say, for example, you're working in the kitchen and then you feel as if somebody's just walked across the room outside the door, and you know nobody else is in the house, but you just felt as if somebody quickly went by or walked by. That's what shadow beings are. So it's almost like seeing something from the corner of your eye. You know something is there, but you can't say that someone is there because you can't see. You don't know where it is or who it is, and you can't fully see them. So all of these sorts of different experiences that people experience normally happen when the veil becomes very, very thin. So, and all of these experiences depend on each person's individual spiritual energy level. That's why so many times when people call me, say for a paranormal investigation, they ask me that, Arti ji, how comes my partner can't see the things that I can see? And the reason is because both of your spiritual energy levels are very, very different. So one person would feel it, sense it more than the other one. So for example, children, their aura is very open, so they might be able to pick up on loads of things. Animals, your pets, normally around this time they go crazy, but they'll become very, very sensitive. So if you've got a cat or a dog, and if they're just randomly barking at certain areas of the dog's barking at a certain area of your home, or your cat's looking at something which is not there, you can't see anything there, but the cat can see something there, it's most probably because they can see something. And whatever that something is either a different type of energy or an entity. Now, energies and entities are always there. They're in their dimension, we're in ours, and we all coexist happily. But the thing is that when these dimensions start to merge with the energy of the universe, say for example now is a very, very powerful, very energetic time. We've got the eclipse, we've got the summer solstice, we've got Ashnavratri, we've got all of these things all kind of wrapped up all into the one, the new moon energy, very, very powerful time. So if you've got all of these things kind of all wrapped up into one superpower energy field at the moment, you can imagine that the symptoms will be a lot more stronger. Now, if you have been a victim of dark energy or black magic in the past, you will notice that the effects of it are even stronger for you. So what you will notice is that maybe it's causing insomnia for you. For some people it can cause insomnia, for some people it can cause nightmares, it can cause hallucinations, either auditory hallucinations where they feel as if they can hear something, or it could be a hallucination where it's a vision, where they see a vision of something. It's almost like they seen somebody who's passed away, or seen a relative or an ancestor that's passed away, but they feel or sense their presence around them. And God forbid, if you are seeing things or hearing things like that, or if any of your side effects do cross over with any sort of a mental illness, or you feel that you need to speak to your GP, please, by all means, definitely do contact your GP straight away. It's so important to do this. The symptoms that I'm describing to you are spiritual symptoms, and they can overlap with health as well. But if you feel that there is a health issue, then please see your GP. However, if you feel it's a spiritual issue, then there are certain steps that can be taken. Now, from a spiritual aspect and spiritual aspect only, I'm describing these symptoms to you. That it can cause hallucinations, it can cause insomnia, it can cause you to see things, hear things that are not there. Sometimes you might feel as if you've heard one of your relatives calling out or shouting your name, but when you go and when you ask, they'll be like, no, I didn't call you, or I didn't ask for you. So be extra careful. Now, during the time of the eclipse, it says that it is said, or it is believed by our ancestors, by our elders, that some humans have a weaker aura, or their aura is much more open. Now, if your aura is much more open, it means that you're much more susceptible to certain energies or entities trying to attack you or cause you harm or connect with you. So you need to take extra care. So who would have an open aura? Those would be most likely the candidates for a very open aura would be children, because their aura is very open. If you're expecting pregnant ladies, their aura is very, very open. If you've been a victim of black magic, dark energy, negativity, then your aura would be very open. If you've been a victim of bullying, of abuse of any kind, your aura would be very open. So that if your aura is very open and you've not worked on your healing processes yet, then your aura would be very open, so you'll be more susceptible to these dark energy or negative energy attacks. So please take extra care. Now, like I said to you earlier, God forbid, but if you feel as if you have been a victim of any sort of negative abuse of any kind, then please get the right help. There are helplines you can call. There are people you can speak to. And unfortunately, when people do get bullied, or they are abused, or they are hurt in any way, they tend to go quiet, not share it with anybody. But there are professionals you can speak to, so speak to someone, get help, and then get the healing that you need. Now, if you feel as if you have gone through all the right routes, however, your aura is still very open and you feel that it might be something that's related to dark energy, black magic, or negativity, then get in touch with me. Okay, because that means that if your aura is very open, then you are vulnerable to these negative energy attacks from different energies or entities, and that's something which is not good. Now, during the time of the eclipse, I would say, especially for, obviously this show is live and interactive, and this show is live coming from the UK at the moment. So in the UK, in London, I would say the timings would be of the eclipse, roughly I would say start from about 4:30 in the morning on the 21st, up to about 9:30 on the 21st. So 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, roughly about 6 hours you need to take extra care. Majority of the people that I know don't wake up at 4:30, otherwise I'll have a lot of friends to chat to at that time. But most people aren't awake at that time, so you don't really need to worry during that time because you'll be sleeping. Maybe some people might be awake before 9:30, but what I would recommend, that if it's possible for you to do so, then try to keep the following precautions, and it should help you in a positive way. Okay, so this is just for the 21st. It doesn't have to be done on any other day, because we will be repeating this show for the next few coming days, because the power of the eclipse is still going to be effective. The power of this very strong energy power point that is here is still going to be effective for the next few days, especially with Navratri as well. It's a very, very powerful time. So with Navratri, what happens is that the divine goddess, the divine feminine energies, they protect us and they help us as well. You know, whether it's you want help with your finances, whether it's your career goals, whether you want to get rid of your enemies, whether you want there to be peace and harmony in your life, whether you want to destroy the negativity in your life, whether you want to bring peace in your life or luxury in your life, positivity in your life, whether you want there to be a relationship in your life or have a family life, whichever area of your life you want there to be balance in, now is the time to restore that balance and make the most of it with, you know, with this energy PowerPoint time. So you can even combine some remedies. Some of our VIPs or VVIPs, what they tend to do is they request the blessings token and also the Empower Me power remedy, and they work wonders together. I've always had very, very good results with that. But obviously it really depends on each individual about which, you know, remedy you feel is best for you, which one you feel that you need, and then that way I'll do my best to help you. So really think about it, see which remedy you feel is best for you, and you can request that remedy and I'll do my best to help you. Now, before you request your remedy, if you have any questions or concerns, email me beforehand, because remember they are non-refundable, and I do need to remind you guys that. So do read through the fine print of anything before you get it. Read our terms and conditions, they're on our website, before requesting or ordering any of our services, because we are very transparent, we are very honest. And so we would like to keep it that way. So do bear this in mind. Now, remember, so even with, say, going back to my conversation about how we can, what tips we can use to protect our energy or enhance our energy, make our luck or our energy stronger. Basically, if you have been a victim of black magic or dark energy or negativity, then there are certain tips that you could use that can help you. With the energy of the divine feminine, we can help to protect our lives, make our lives more positive, make our lives stronger. But there would be certain precautions that I would recommend for each and every one of you that can help you in a powerful way, that can help you in a strong way. Now, if you want to empower your life, or if you want to empower your energy, if you want to make your luck stronger in any way whatsoever, you can do that, but you need to start as soon as possible. Don't leave it too late. The problem will be there is if you leave it too late, because the more you delay these things, you know, then it's just like you're going to lose this energy PowerPoint. Then you'll have to wait until another energy PowerPoint. But this energy PowerPoint is very, very strong, so make the most of it. There's not going to be any other like this, and it's, you know, it's the I would say most powerful in this millennium that we've had, the first one so far, which is so powerful. So please make the most of it. Don't waste time. Make the most of this energy, and it will help you in a very strong way, in a very powerful way. If you want your luck or your energy to change, if you want to enhance your luck in any way whatsoever, if you want to manifest your dreams, you can make that happen. So it's not all negative. I'm not fear mongering here. I don't want you to be afraid of life or anything like that. You know, it's a very powerful time as well. If your aura is not very open, and if your aura is strong, if your energy is strong, right now will be a very powerful time for you to manifest your heart's desires. It will be a very powerful time for you to start new ventures, to achieve and receive what you want. It will be a very good time for you to make friends, have new relationships, to create that abundance in your life, the love in your life, the joy in your life that you deserve. It will be a very powerful time for you to turn your life around just like this. If the last few months have been a bit mundane and a bit slow, so to say, now things will start to pick up pace for you and things will start bringing you luck. But you will notice your luck and your energy change, and you'll notice that all of a sudden all of these new opportunities are coming your way. Your luck is enhancing, it's changing, and it's happening effortlessly. Now, the key to keep this luck open, the key to keep this success coming your way, to keep this path open, is good karma. Keep your deeds clean, keep your karma clean. It's very, very important. Any actions that you take will have a reaction. So at this energy PowerPoint time that we're going through in our lives right now, starting today, starting on the 20th of June, right up until, I would say, the end of this month, to be honest, say up to the 1st of July, say, this energy PowerPoint period is very, very important for us. It's a very potent time to enhance our luck, enhance our energy. So if you want to increase positive energy, then increase your positive karma, and you'll start seeing the results of it a lot more faster as well. So if you wanted to say start something new, start a new venture, start a new business, now is the time to do it. Only if your spiritual energy is very, very strong at the moment, then it would help you in a strong way. But anything that you want to achieve, anything that you want to do, put more effort into it, you'll see the right results. Keep your karma good, your karma, your actions, keep it good, keep it clean, and that will help you the right way. The moment that you lie to somebody, the moment that you cheat somebody, the moment that you are dishonest, you'll notice that your energy level will start start going down again, and that's something that you don't want. You don't want anything to deteriorate. Instead, you want it to become stronger. And if you want it to become stronger, then stay on the right path, stay on the positive path, and that will help you in a strong way. Don't even side with dishonesty, with negativity, negative people. You don't need that. And if you do notice any negative people around you, or any people that are maybe kind of encouraging you to take the wrong steps or bad steps, and you don't want to do that, so stay away from that sort of negativity altogether, and it will help you in a stronger way. Now, if you let this darkness get to you, or if you let somebody else try to kind of mislead you, misguide you, if you have a weak moment, there'll be no repairing that, because your karma is true to you. You are in full control here. So you get to control your actions. So every action has a reaction. Please remember this. It's up to you which action you want to take. Do you want to take a positive action and empower your life? Or do you want to take a negative action and disempower your life? It's up to you. Nobody can force you to do something you don't want to do. You can only do what your heart, what your heart allows you to do, what your soul allows you to do. So take the right positive steps, and then you will see the amazing right positive changes coming to your life as well. Remember guys, if you need my help in any way whatsoever, get in touch with me, let me know. Just say, Arti ji, I need help with XYZ, and I promise you, from my side, I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. Now remember, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to make it strong. Going to go on a short break now, and then after that I'll continue with the main, I would say, simple steps or precautions that you can take, simple disciplines you can follow to enhance your luck and enhance your energy. I'll see you guys after a very short break. God bless you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Namaskar ji, I hope you enjoyed that short little break. Just wanted to remind everybody that in today's show we will be speaking about, as you are aware, we'll be speaking about the summer solstice, we'll be speaking about the eclipse, and of course Navratri as well. All of these energy power points, the new moon, the eclipse, all of these energy power points, they bring a superpower energy field into our lives, and it's up to us to make the most of this. Now, if you wanted your luck, your energy to change, now is the time to change it. Now is the time to bring the right light, the right energy into your life. If you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way whatsoever, get in touch with me, let me know. Just say, Arti ji, this is what I need help with. And I promise you, from my side, I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. But I can only help you if you communicate with me. So remember, communication is the key here. It's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to enhance it. Now, as I was mentioning earlier, I did explain to you so many different aspects or so many different things about symptoms that people could have. Other symptoms of negative energy would be if your aura is very open, if your aura is very weak. Other symptoms of the negative energy that you would find or face would be the insomnia. It would be seeing shadow people. By saying seeing shadow people, what I mean is that, say for example, if you're in one area of your house, say for example if you're in the kitchen washing the dishes, you would just might see from the corner of your eye that somebody's just walked past, or somebody's just been past, and you're trying to make sense. Did I just see somebody, or did I just sense somebody? But it's nothing, it's nobody. And it will normally happen, so even if you're sitting in a room and say you're watching TV, and right from in the room's corner or right behind you, you feel as if like somebody's just standing there or watching you or being there, and you get this feeling or this sense that somebody's watching you, but when you look, there's nothing or no one there. Now these are different types of energies or entities. This is what we say in our spiritual world anyway, that they are some sort of an energy or an entity. So these could be shadow people, or these could be different types of energies or entities, because remember there are so many different types that you could witness or you could see. So it really depends on which type of energy or entity that it is, and it will have different influences over the human body. Some of them you'll just be able to see a shadow. With some of them, the room's temperature might change, so you might see or sense a sudden drop in temperature, or even a sudden rise in temperature. I remember before this lockdown, I went to this lady's house for a paranormal investigation, and there was this one particular room in her house. And in that room, it was so hot. The temperature was really, really high. Like literally, like when you walked into that room, it would be like you take off your cardigan, take off your jumper. It's just too warm in there. And she never had the heating on in that room ever, but it was still always very, very hot. And because of the types of entities that were there, they were causing that. And even when she used to put, say, a candle in that room, she didn't used to light the candle, but because of the heat in the room, the wax of the candle used to be so soft that you could actually mold it into any shape that you wanted to. And that was the heat in that room. So, it's just one of those things. So the different types of entities have different types of effects on the human body or on this dimension, so they can affect us in different ways. So the temperature change is one of them. The other thing that could be is that sometimes people see different things in their home which normally shouldn't be there. I have had clients in the past who have seen almost like little splatters or splashes of blood that they've said that they've found in their home, and they haven't got any pets or any animals. They've not had any accidents, so they don't know where it's come from. Other things would be where you'd find some strange pieces around your home. So it might be some hair that's wrapped up or tied up together, some sort of a yantra or a naksh that you might find inside your house, so almost like a grid that's been drawn on somewhere with the different sort of numbers or symbols on it, and you're not quite sure what it is. A gentleman, I went to his flat for his paranormal investigation, and we actually found a handmade stuffed doll in his house, and it was handmade because it was you could tell it was sewn. It was sewn by hand. and it was stuffed. But when we opened it, because he really wanted to, he was curious and he wanted to know what was inside it, what it was. I did say to him, if we open it, it will take us a bit more longer to clear the energy. But he said, I don't care if it takes longer, I want to know what's inside it, I'm just curious. When we opened it, there was teeth in there, and there was hair in there, and also some nail clippings. Thank God I was wearing gloves, because I don't know if it was like toenail clippings or hand nail clippings. It looked like toenail clippings, but those are the sort of things that I have to kind of endure when I'm doing these paranormal investigations. But so he wanted to, he was curious, he wanted to know what it was. So if you find any of these sorts of things, or sense any of these things, or experience any of these things, it's quite normal, especially when the energies like this in the environment, and the veil between different dimensions is very, very thin. So if you feel as if that you have been a victim of dark energy or negative energy attacks of any kind, then please do try to get the right help straight away. Remember, the dates to be extra cautious, extra careful are from the 20th of June onwards towards, I would say, maybe the starting of July, even the 1st of July maybe. Those are the dates that you need to take these precautions and try to follow the disciplines and your precautions if possible, and they will help. Now remember, if you have experienced or some sort of negativity or some sort of negative energy around you, and you just want to enhance your luck, or if you've not had any negative energy and you just want to enhance your luck, then these would be amazing for you, because then you're using that energy not to fight off or ward off negativity, but you're using it to grow, so that will help you in a stronger way. So I'll share these with you. If they're possible for you to follow or for you to do, then definitely do follow them. However, there might be some things that you may need to email me on, because some of them are unique, so they need to be tweaked a wee bit as per your personal energy levels. So once you email me, then I'll let you know, as per your personal energy level, which one is the best one for you to do, or which one is best for you to follow. If I do need to do a reading for you, then we will try to arrange a reading for you sooner rather than later, so that the reading can be done, and then I'll be able to help you further. But otherwise, if you email me, I'll ask you a few questions, and then hopefully I'll be able to help you with that. So first of all, basically, one of the main disciplines I would recommend for you is starting straight away from the 20th of June, after sunset. Avoid wearing the color black on the top half of your body. Completely avoid wearing the color black on the top half of your body. That should help you in a positive way. Another thing I would recommend for yourself is that, especially if your aura is weak, or if your aura is very open, then you should avoid it altogether. It will help you a lot. Secondly, what I would recommend is that if you can, avoid cutting your hair. And that means not shaving, not doing your eyebrows, not cutting your hair, and avoid cutting your nails as well. So even filing is included in that as well. So avoid filing or cutting your nails or your hair in any way whatsoever. That will help you in a positive way and help you in a stronger way. If you wanted to wash your hair, I hope you washed them yesterday, because I would really recommend that you do that today. If you wanted to wash your hair, you can wash your hair tomorrow afternoon, or after 9:30. On the Sunday, I would say Sunday the 21st, after 9:30 a.m. then you can wash your hair. Ideally, what you should do is tonight on the 20th of June, when you go to sleep, then wear some old clothes to sleep, anything that you don't mind throwing away. When you wake up, then at that time the eclipse would already be taking place, because it is around, I think, 4:45 in the morning until 9:30 in the morning, as per the UK time. So this is the time in Great Britain. Whichever country you're watching this from, the time may differ for your area or your time zone. But the UK time zone is roughly 4:45 until 9:30. But I would recommend from 4:30 a.m. Onwards, make sure that if you can, keep the following precautions. So from 4:30 a.m. till 9:30 a.m. Avoid cutting your hair and avoid cutting your nails. Avoid using any sharp objects, so knives, anything sharp, basically avoid using it. for that time. It will help you a lot. If it's possible, try to make sure that you fast during this time, so avoid any sort of food or water as well, and only if it's possible health wise. It would help you in a very positive way, in a very powerful way. Only focus your energy on positive manifestations. So think about the things that you want to achieve, think about the things that you want to do, like if you want to become successful, if you want to become rich, I don't know, if you want to get married, or if you want to have a good career, or if you wanted to buy a new car or buy a new house, or whatever it is that you wanted to do. Focus your energy on the positive. If you wanted to pass that exam, or if you wanted to learn how to drive, whatever it is that you want to do, focus your energy on that positive manifestation that you want to manifest, or something that you want to create for yourself, that abundance, and then that will help you, in a strong way. So the more you focus on positive energy, the more your positive energy will grow. However, if you focus on the negative, then the negative energy will grow. So please make sure that you try from your side your best to focus on the positive energy. That will help you in a very strong way. Another thing I would recommend that during this time as well, avoid tying knots in anything. So for example, if you wanted to say tie your hair, tie it beforehand, but don't tie it during those timings. It's very, very important. Avoid it just for that one day, just for the 21st, and then that will help you in a positive way. After 9, and try to make sure whichever religion you believe in, whichever religious path you follow, try to listen to part, prayer, and even if you can pray yourself, it will help you in a positive way. Avoid lying, avoid deceiving anyone, avoid being dishonest to anybody, don't cheat anybody, don't lie to anybody. It's very important. The more positive you keep your mindset, the more it will help you. So bear these things in mind, and try to follow and practice good karma, good energy, and then that will bring good energy into your life as well. Now after 9:30, what you need to do is any clothes that you wore even in the morning, say around 4:30 you had your shower, your bath, you wore something, a different set of clothes, then between 4:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. the clothes that you're wearing, at 9:30 when you step into the shower, you have your bath again, so that'll be the second time that you have your bath, and then you should, even those clothes, throw them away, don't donate them, don't give them to anybody, throw them away, and then have your shower, have your bath, and wear a different set of clothes, and then you can begin the rest of your day. Now for the day of the 21st, try to make sure that you do something creative, you do something positive that will help your luck, your energy grow. Anything that you want to increase, you want to see your luck increase, you want to see your energy grow, then try to make sure that you focus your luck or your energy on that. If you want to enhance your luck, make things positive, start making plans, start creating plans in order to make things work for you, and that will help you. So work on your vision boards, on your to-do lists, work on your dreams list, your manifestations list, and that will help you in a positive way. It will help your luck in a very, very strong way as well. So it will help you grow, it will help you enhance. However, what you need to make sure that you don't do is don't focus on the negative and don't dwell on the past, please. This is the biggest mistake that so many people make, and this is why they fail to manifest. When there's these amazing great energy PowerPoints that come across, don't look back, only look forward. Don't think about who said this and who done that to you. Forget about the past for that short while. Please only focus on the future. Don't think, what have I been through, everything that happened to me. Don't think like that. Instead, think positive, think, move forward. Just see like where I want to be. This is where I want to be. This is how I want to grow. And this is how I want my luck, my energy to be. Look forward, and when you look forward, your luck, your energy will grow. Okay, so please do bear this in mind, but don't look back. Don't think, why did he say this, or why did she say that, or why did they behave like this. Don't think negative of anyone. Even if somebody has wronged you, their karma will be true to them, and it will get back to them. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so do bear this in mind. Also, if you can, for this whole period, say from the 20th of June sunset right up until the 1st of July, if it is possible for you to do so, then try to keep a vegetarian diet. And yes, egg will not be considered vegetarian, it will be considered non-veg. So please try to keep a vegetarian diet. That will help you in a positive way. And also, if you can, try to keep a positive mindset as well. and that will help you in a very strong way as well. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't deceive anyone. Even if you think you're sharing a post on social media and you don't know the full facts and it might be a lie, just don't share it. Refrain, stop yourself from sharing it, because you don't want to be spreading rumors or lies, because that will add to the negativity. Instead, do something positive, do something good. If you wanted to donate something, if you wanted to give to charity, if you wanted to do a kind gesture towards somebody, now is the time to do that. Between now and July will be very, very prosperous, very positive, and it will help you all in a very, very strong way. So for that reason, one of the things that I'm going to be doing as well, because I want to set an example as well, that with this video, if you share this video on your timeline, we will be repeating this video many times now, between now and between the 1st of July. So at any time when you see this video, if you share this on your timeline, we will get a notification. My team will let me know, okay, Arti ji, this person shared the video. As many times as you share it, that's how many times I will be doing a free healing meditation for you. Okay? I will be doing a free healing meditation for you for that evening to help you heal the area of your life where you need healing the most. So whichever area that might be, whether it's your finances, whether it's your relationship corner, whichever area it might be, that's where that healing will be targeted, that's where it will be sent to. The only thing that I do request from you is that if you are not using your real true name for your profile name when you are sharing this, then please, if you can, email me your true name and a screenshot of that you've shared you've shared this video. And then that will be enough, and my team will let me know, and I'll make sure that I add your name to the meditations as well. And as many times as you share it, that's how many times I will be doing that free healing for you. So if you wanted me to do the free healing, say for a family member, and you wanted to share on their behalf, then you can do that as well. But as many times as you share this on your timeline, if you share it in a group, I will do those healings for you, and that's free of cost, free of charge. So please do bear this in mind. Now, it's very, very important to make sure that we keep a positive mindset, we keep a positive approach to make our lives positive, to enhance our luck. One thing that can definitely help us a lot are the power remedies. They are very, very successful. They have helped so many of my VIPs and VVIPs in the past. They swear by them. So if you feel that maybe they can help you too, then make the most of these energy power points and let your luck grow, let your luck enhance. And I will do my best to help you in every way that I can. Remember, if you wanted to know about what the future holds for you, how it will be, if you wanted to book a reading for yourself or request any of the other services, you can download our apps, which are free of cost, free of charge. So just go to the App Store or Google Play Store, type in Kismatkarma, and you'll be able to get the free information that you wanted to request. And yeah, we'll do our best to help you that way. Very soon we'll be starting some new features as well. And there'll be some special prices, special features just for the app users, which won't be available online or anywhere else. So make the most of that. So do make sure you do request your services via the app, and we'll do our best to help you. Now, one thing that's really important for you to understand, say between now and the 1st, I've given you some disciplines that you can keep. Other disciplines and precautions include that if you can, try to make sure that you don't light any wax candles. It's really important. Any colored candles, any wax candles, avoid lighting them altogether, because you don't want to attract anything negative your way. So do bear this in mind. It's very important. And also, if you can focus on, say, decluttering and cleaning your house, it would really help in a positive way. Get rid of any dust, any cobwebs. Now is the time to have that spring clean. Honestly, it will be really, really beneficial for you. If during this lockdown you thought, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, then now is your tomorrow. Okay guys, start cleaning straight away, start decluttering straight away. It would really help you a lot. If you've got any broken mirrors or cracked glass in your house, get rid. You don't want it there. Don't even try to repair it or fix it or in any way. Just get rid of it altogether, because you just don't want anything negative that's in your house and that would help you in a positive way. Secondly, if you are one of those persons that collect a lot of gemstones and semi-precious gemstones, ideally if you've been affected by black magic or dark energy in the past, or even get nazar very quickly, I wouldn't even recommend that you even have like a tiny pebble near you. Forget any gemstones or semi-precious gemstones. But if you do have them around you, then drop me an email and I'll let you know what you could do with those, because there's a separate procedure for those, depending on what they are and what your energy is like. Then I could let you know what to do with them. But ideally you shouldn't really have those types of things around you, because they can be very, very powerful if your energy is positive. But if you've already been affected by dark energy or negative energy, or you've noticed that there's already a blockage in your life, then those same things can harm you rather than bring you luck. So you have to be very, very careful. So please do bear this in mind. And whatever happens, this is my humble request to each and every one of you. Please do not dabble with the occult. Don't use this as an opportunity to mess around with negative energies and entities. I know there are a lot of black magic practitioners out there, and I know there are a lot of dark energy practitioners out there who would use this time to build up on their negativity, on their dark energy, and use this tantra vidya or negative energy to try to make their energy grow. Please don't be a part of that. If you want to take revenge on somebody, cause somebody harm, cause somebody's house or family to split up, or cause a break in someone's life, don't do that. Anything negative that you do, you will get the reward of that 10 times more. So basically, if you cause anything negative to somebody else, that would come back to you tenfold. If you bring anything positive to them, even that reward will come to you as well. The reason why I'm using the word reward for everything, because that's your doing, it's your karma, and whichever karma you do will change your kismat. So why not use your energy to do positive karma, to do the corrective karma, and in that way your luck, your energy, your kismet will change in a positive way. Instead, if you carry on taking negative steps, or if you do take negative steps, then you're just going to hinder your success. You don't want to do that. Instead, you want to open yourself to abundance, to love, to positive energy, to great change in your life, a strong change in your life, and that's going to help you in a positive way. So please do bear this in mind. I hope you did enjoy the show for today. This is all we've had time for. This special show has been brought for you because of all these energy PowerPoints, all these energetic changes that are happening at the moment in the environment. So please do make the most of this, and if you do want my help in any way whatsoever, do get in touch with me. Let me know and I'll do my best to help you. If you wanted to request any of your readings, personal one-to-one consultations or readings, then do get in touch with me. Let me know as soon as, book online, and I'll do my best to help you. Look after yourselves. Love and light to each and every one of you. Always stay blessed, always stay happy. God bless you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म, प्राणी तेरे हाथ में, तेरा अपना कर्म, तेरा अपना कर्म।
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor.
Keep watching Kismatkarma
With Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ।
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
Hi, I'm Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Hi everybody, as I promised you, I would be bringing you a video in regards to black magic, dark energy, the kind of effects that they have on people and how this dense energy maybe stops us and blocks our path. Basically, this type of dark energy or dense energy can affect people on multiple levels. There are different types of negativity that affect people. So it could be negative entities or negative energies that you're dealing with. So it's really important to find out if it's a negative entity, then which type of an entity is it? You know, is it a jinn? Is it a ghost? Is it a spirit? Is it a break, a booth, a pisach? Is it a nisach? Exactly what is it? Once we know exactly which type of a negative entity it is, then we'll know how to deal with it. But also, if it's a negative energy, it's important to know exactly which type of negative energy is. I mean, I get so many people even in my life saying, Arti ji, I think I've been affected by negative energy, please can you help me? Negative energy could be anything. The lightest, simplest type of negative energy could be something like nazar. When somebody puts an evil eye or casts an evil eye on you, that's nazar. So say for example, you walk out with a brand new handbag and somebody says to you, oh, that's really nice, that's a really nice handbag, and the next thing you know, the zip's broke, or it's or it's been snatched, or it's been taken away, or the button breaks or something else, or buckle falls off or something, and then you just think, God, I spent so much on that and my bag's gone. But literally that's what nazar is. Nazar is someone says to you, oh, your child looks really pretty today, you're really nice today, and next thing they're falling ill. So even nazar affects people in various different ways. The evil eye affects people in various different ways. Another way that it can affect people is, like, say, with your work. It can be very successful, you could be doing really well. Someone just thinks, God, that person's doing really well, they must be minting money right now. And the next thing you know, you're facing major losses in business, things are crumbling down for you, or there's no clients, everything's really quiet, and you think, what on earth just happened? Has someone done something? Is something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? But then when you look at it, and it's something simple like nazar. The reason why I say simple, because that's the most simple type of negative energy that we can clear. So it's easier to clear that type of a negative energy. So I would call it, say, the lightest type of negative energy that there is. Now, negative energy can get darker and stronger, and there's different stages of it. So a very, I would say, advanced stage, a very strong stage of negative energy is when the person's completely helpless. By that time, your finances are completely crippled, completely gone. So even if you want to get help, it's very difficult to get help, and the willpower completely goes. A person is left completely alone. So even family and friends kind of just leave you alone, or move away, or stay away from you. But you just feel completely by yourself, and there's no support from anywhere, there's no help from anywhere. And even if you try to get help and you speak to the right person to try to get help, there could be a misunderstanding or misinterpretation, and that message just does not flow through in a clear way. So that's what that type of a negativity is. So there are different types of negative energies and entities. Now, if you are suffering with black magic or strong negative energy, there are symptoms as well. So you need to bear in mind these symptoms. some of the symptoms could also be overlapped with, say, medical symptoms and other symptoms. So obviously, definitely, if you have any of those types of symptoms overlap with, say, medical symptoms, speak to your GP, speak to the right professional of the right field, and they can help you in a stronger way. Like I've just discussed, one of the symptoms is a financial loss. So speak to your accountant, and maybe they'll be able to help you guide some way. And speak to the right professional of the right field. But as far as spiritual energy is concerned, and the spiritual energy work that I do, most of the symptoms that I've noticed in people are financial losses, strong fluctuations in the finance. So it's almost like I have a little bit just to make ends meet, and then all of a sudden everything goes downhill again. Then they have a little bit just to make ends meet, and then everything just starts going downhill again. But basically, they're not able to save money. They're not able to keep money. So that makes things a bit tough for them. Another thing that happens is hair loss. A lot of people suffer with, rapid hair loss, and it's almost like chunks of hair coming out. And you think, do I change my shampoo? Is it what I'm eating? Am I allergic to something? And you can have all the tests in the world done, everything done, but you wouldn't be able to find out the reason. You can have all the iron tablets that you need, but even then, like you will notice that your hair changes and also your skin changes. So a lot of people get like blemishes or blotches on their skin, or the skin tone starts getting almost like it's not one tone, so you get patches on your skin, so you like dark patches and light patches, but normally the person's actual complexion becomes very dull. And that's another form of or another symptom of black magic or dark energy, where the complexion becomes completely dull, and it's like that glow just isn't there anymore. Another symptom would be nightmares, having all sorts of dreams about dreaming about animals, meat, blood. They're not positive signs at all, and they could be linked with dark energy as well, or negativity as well. Another symptom would be, say, food going bad. So you just cooked a meal, you've put it outside, and then a little while later you go back and you think, oh, let me heat this up and serve this food now. But when you go to heat it up, you just notice it's gone bad. So things go bad really quickly. Another thing you'll notice is that maybe hair in your food, or little bugs dying in your food, and you think, I just washed that salad, there was no bug in it then, and all of a sudden when you're about to serve it or eat it, you'll notice that there's bugs or bits in it. So you're not able to have that. Another symptom would be not being able to eat your food. So say, for example, you prepared yourself a nice hot cup of tea and you think, I'm just going to drink this tea now, and somebody rings the doorbell, or you have to, or somebody calls you, and you're not able to enjoy your tea. And the same thing happens with food, is that literally you sit down on the table just to eat, and just as you're about to sit down, somebody gives you a call, or you have to go somewhere, or you have to do some other work, or somebody calling you to do something else, and basically your meal gets interrupted. So that's where you're not able to nurture yourself, you're not able to look after yourself. So another symptom would also be that when you don't have enough time to even have a bath, or you don't even clean yourself or cleanse yourself properly, because negative energy attracts negative energy. So basically, if you are affected by negative energy, then it wouldn't want you to be clean, it would want you to be dirty, it would want there to be loads of dust in the house. So you could be forever dusting, and literally, like, you just dust a place, and within seconds there's another layer of dust, and you think, where on earth did that come from? Cobwebs coming out of nowhere, bugs coming out of nowhere, that can be linked to negative energy as well. Also dust repetitively coming in. I'm not talking about normal simple dust that occurs, which is natural, but this is like layers of dust, and you're forever dusting. Another symptom would be finding holes in your clothes. I'm not talking about those fashionable holes that people buy those types of jeans and shirts and whatnot with the holes inside it. I'm talking about holes in your suits, in your clothes. That's something that you've had for a long time, and all of a sudden they've got holes in them. Another symptom is finding pins in your clothes, literally like needles or pins. And you think, where on earth did that come from? We don't even have pins in the house, so where did that come from? But if you notice anything like that item of clothing, put it to one side, get in touch with me as soon as you can, and I'll let you know what to do with it. The worst thing you can do is try to burn it or throw it away. because you don't want to do anything to aggravate the dark energy or entity that's attached to that. So please be careful. Another thing would be finding items, say for example, outside your commercial property or outside your home, and people find all sorts of items which are linked to dark energy or negative energy. Not so long ago, I put up a post where I think it was in Southall, was it in Wembley, that they found I think it was in Southall actually, where a piece of meat was found with nails stuck inside it. And now a lot of people thought, is it somebody playing a cruel trick for animal cruelty, or is it somebody doing this, or something? So everybody has their own different opinions. But as soon as I saw it, I knew it was linked to negative energy, and it was linked to dark magic. So those are the sorts of things that you need to be wary of. So if you notice something like that, don't cross over it. Don't just try to walk past it. Make sure your shadow doesn't even touch that place, because it's not positive. So do bear this in mind. Another thing would be that there are so many different types of symptoms, and I think I'll probably need to do like a full detailed show one day about the symptoms and describe everything to you and mention everything to you. But obviously, if you've got any questions, any concerns, or if you feel that you have been affected by dark energy or negative energy, there's been arguments in the family, disputes in the family, major losses that have occurred, and all of a sudden you've noticed that after a certain person entering your life, that everything else has gone downhill, and you really need to get the right help, the right support, then please do get in touch with me as fast as you can, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in the way that I can. I will be doing another part to show, because I do want you to have more information about this, about different types of energies and entities and the way that they affect us, because there are so many different types of energies and entities that can affect us in various different ways. Some are linked and related to the elements, some are related to other things. So it will be quite an interesting show when I'm able to share that information with you as well. But this is all I have time for today. Look after yourselves. God bless you. But if you have been affected by dark energy or black magic in any way whatsoever, please do get in touch with me as fast as you can. The reading I would recommend for you would be a spiritual energy reading, and then I'll do my best to help you that way. Look after yourself, and God bless you. Thank you.